All right, ladies and gentlemen. We're ready to get started here. We got a match here at Ox Billiards. Prathamesh Sawant is going to be playing Daniel Sardoncillo. We got a pretty good one. It's going to be exciting. With me in the booth, I've got Eddie Mataya, the man, the myth, the legend here in the Northwest. How's it going, Eddie?
It's going. How are you?
Pretty good, pretty good. We got some folks in the chat, and I think we're just about to get started. Mike Dominguez is going to be referee for this match. He's up there. See if the players are ready to go. Do a little handshake. We're rocking the I Heart Snooker jersey or shirt. And it looks like Prathamesh is going to be breaking off.
Breaking off something. All right.
So what's your experience with snooker, Eddie?
Very little.
Very little? I mean,
yeah, I've always been interested, though, to be honest with you.
Yeah?
Obviously, I'm here.
Yeah, you're a monster out in the pool tables. The bar boxes, the 9-footers, but the snooker table is a little bit different, as far as I can tell.
Sure is. What's Daniel doing here?
I think he's taking this on. Oh, he's not taking it on. Or maybe he just missed. So in snooker, I feel like the game, it reminds me a little bit more like straight pool. Everybody's playing more defense off the start, off the rip. You know, the first break off is kind of very similar to straight pool. And then obviously making the balls, pocketing the balls is pretty tough based on the distance and mainly the distance and how tight the pockets are. They are playing on professional standard pockets, so they're pretty tight. Pretty much exactly what you'll see on the Pro Tour, and the Snooker World Championships is going on right now too, so good timing for that.
Hey, nice shot.
Yeah, perfect. Nice shot from Prathamesh. I think both players are going to be pretty aggressive. From what I remember in the Seattle Open, I think we're going to see a lot of fireworks shots. I think he's got this black into the corner. It's looking good. Nice shot there.
Will he try and rip into the balls there, or is he playing position for something?
Yeah, I think the idea is to kind of pick off all the loose ones first. Usually, you see most of the top players, they'll make all the open reds unless they get like maybe a perfect angle to break into the bunch. But they're so good at playing position, you know, that they can always just, you know, use the last red to get perfect on the black to bust open the bunch. So you'll usually see them just try to get like a foundation of their break started. And then kind of, you know, after they get like 20, 30, 40 points in the rack, then go for that shot that might win them the frame, you know?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Conservative at the beginning is what you're preaching here. I think.
Exactly. But looks like we got some folks in the chat. We got Ed Caulfield shouting out Varun.
Oh, hey, what's up, Ed?
Varun Juneja.
Varun, what's going on, man?
He's our Seattle Snooker Open champion.
He is, isn't he?
Yeah, he won that.
He's a good player, that guy.
That was a good match. Him and CC. Triple G, he's saying what's up. Kate. Patrick Nix, he's going to be playing snooker soon, he says. I like it. Javier Valenzuela, another pool player turned snooker player. He played in the Seattle Open. Someone on YouTube, Pool of Champions. Oh, wow. Almost went in off there.
It is hard to scratch, isn't it?
That is true. But I'm liking this matchup. You know, it's we got Daniel, the monster pool player, up and coming here in the Northwest. But on a totally different playing field than he's used to, maybe. And then we got Prathamesh, who's definitely got the experience advantage in this one. But I think he's about a 6'10" Fargo maybe or something when it comes to the pool table. So nothing to sniff at, but I think Daniel's got him in the pool department beat, I would assume. He's like, I think he's almost 700 now, right?
Yeah, probably.
But when it comes to snooker, there's not really a rating system we have, I guess, in America, which is kind of interesting. So I wonder how...
I don't think I've ever seen Daniel miss a ball that bad before.
On that?
I gotta be honest with you.
Yeah?
I'm not, you know, it's just funny.
So playing Daniel, at least from what I remember in the Seattle Snooker Open, when he was playing on those certain shots, you know, like in general, there's like certain shots you don't really... the percentage of it is really low, just how far the distance is, etc. But Daniel was he was sticking out of the pack just based on how he could what do you call it? Just how he could pocket balls, just like almost anywhere. The rail shots, kind of like shots that are kind of no-nos for snooker players to take on just because they're so tough. He was just making them left and right. But then he was just making like a silly mistake here in terms of tactics and whatnot, right? Like maybe he was playing safe when he should have gone for it or whatnot.
Yeah, it's pretty typical stuff when you're first learning any game really is.
So I guess it shows the talent's there, but
gotta learn the game, right?
Gotta learn it, yeah, exactly. So I think he's been doing his homework a little bit, so we'll see. Buck Moose on Twitch saying, "What's up? Figured out how to host us. Nice. Thank you for that." Yeah, if you guys want to share the stream out, like and subscribe, and
there we go. Okay, so he's just playing safe, going behind the yellow there. Shot.
Yeah, so now this is more typical of a frame when all the reds are kind of in the bottom and they're just going to keep thinning off the balls, thinning off the pack, and trying to get behind one of those bulk cushion colors. Trying to freeze them to the rail and get behind a specific color maybe to force a mistake. Now this one, he's got him tight to the cushion, which is good, but this is pocketable, this red that's kind of sticking out into the right corner pocket.
Okay. So which ball is easier to pocket here? Is there the one on the rail or the one a little more in open?
Yeah, as you get closer to the rail, the pocket actually gets really tight. So,
sure, same with pool. Okay.
Yeah, similar to pool. But in snooker, you got to hit it clean hard of the pocket when you go down the rail. You can't hit the long rail at all, basically.
So, because in pool, you can manipulate the rails.
Yeah, you can kind of hit it fatter, right? You can almost...
nice shot.
Yeah, perfect. Wow. Yeah, you can... So, yeah, typically that red that's all the way on the right rail, if that touches the long rail at all on the way in, that ball's not going to go.
Gotcha.
Unless it touches it just at the very end, you know? But in pool, you can hit it into the rail to play shape a certain way, right? You can kind of cheat the pocket in a way by playing it into the rail, off of the point, into the pocket, right?
With good speed, right?
With good speed, yeah, exactly.
That's just not the way it is on the snooker table.
Yeah, it's just the pockets just play tighter just because of how they're rounded, basically. So Daniel off to a little bit of a break here. Break of 7, so he's taking on that tough red.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
Oof.
Yeah, I get it now.
On a pool table, that hits the point and goes straight in, right? That's cake.
That's in on a even on a 4-inch pocket. That's in.
Yeah, that's in, right? Yeah. So it kind of goes to show you those rail shots are kind of like safe balls. You can kind of think of it that way.
Okay.
Which is going to be interesting.
So that's a big no-no to hang it in the hole, obviously.
Yeah, and it's actually pretty tough to hang it in the hole unless you hit it really soft like that or pretty thick because the ball wants to rattle out because of the curved pockets. It'll actually bounce away, kind of 2 bounces, and go down the other cushion or opposite cushion. Sometimes you'll see it where if Daniel were to shoot that hard, you'll see that ball rattle in that pocket and go all the way to the left corner pocket and drop in that pocket.
Oh, yeah,
I've
seen that
right?
pool many times. Yeah,
yeah.
I mean,
that happens a lot in snooker just because of how the rounded corners play. It's kind of interesting.
Gotcha. So it looks like he's going to grab a few points here. Is that...
Yeah, the rack's a little bit more open now, right? This red that he's closest to with the cue ball might be what he tries to take next. I don't know if any other red... Looks like some of these reds go into this bottom right. Yeah, that bottom-most red in the stack goes into the right corner pocket, but he decided to run into the balls there. I think he can cut this thin into the right corner, or he can shoot this red that he's pretty straight on into the middle. He's looking at this middle red. The pocket is pretty tight when it comes to the middles once you get past the pink. So you see like the pink spot?
Yes.
Where it is, like he's going to be running right through that. But any farther to the left of it, the pocket starts to play really tight. So you're going to probably hit this with a bit of pace and screw back.
Man,
ooh, just caught the jaw.
Okay.
Doesn't leave too much on, though.
So it's a bit of a chore to make a ball, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Well, I'd be good at this.
Yeah, we're gonna get you on the tables next. You're gonna be the next match. It'll be Eddie Mataya versus who?
This is how I play regular pool.
Let's find you a challenger, huh? Get 2 pool players to duke it out on the snooker table. I think that'd be fun. Let's go for this up in the corner. Ooh, just a little bit thick. He's hitting at that speed where he's leaving it into the pocket. So this is free points for Prathamesh.
Okay.
Yeah, Buck Moose earlier saying wrong side now. The colors on the Balkan or take a long shot in the red. Yeah, I think if you get out of line on certain shots, you kind of take your medicine and just play safe.
It certainly looks like Daniel needs to hit the balls a little more pace. At least in my opinion, those last 2 shots were a little too soft.
Yeah, if you're trying to hold the cue ball, maybe it's a reason. But I think those he could have easily just stunned. I feel like snooker is kind of a game of stuns more than it is a game of rolling the ball.
Right, exactly.
You know?
It's.
Oh, we got a good one here. We got Javier saying Eddie Mataya versus Paul Marquez on the snooker table. Hey, that'd be good.
Yeah, you kill me.
I don't know.
Right, so what do we got here?
He's playing the blue. So now the tricky part here is the pink is kind of tied up with these reds, which he's going to be picking them off a couple at a time to try to open up that pink. If the pink and black are both available and the blue, that's kind of best case scenario for high scoring, just because there's pretty standard patterns you play to play up for the blue and then shape for the pink. Oh, nice shot there. He's going to catch the point. Yep. He's going to get a little fortunate. He's going to be pretty straight on the blue. You don't usually like shooting the blue into the corners if you can help it.
Okay.
But this one's pretty straight and he's close to it. So this is a shot definitely to take on. Oh, just caught it. Right cushion. And now he's left something for Daniel, I think. Part of the problem with that shot too is if you're missing it into the corner, you're going to leave that blue kind of safe or up table pretty far away. So now Daniel really only has the black to make a break with.
Daniel's going to get some balls here.
Yep. Looking solid. Doesn't want to get too low on it, but looks good.
He's got to...
He might run into these balls, I think.
That'd be a good idea so he can put some speed on the ball.
Yeah, and then he has him as a backboard and leaves this lone red into the left corner.
Yeah, that held him up pretty nice. And
yeah, perfect split.
Opened him up, and that's a good shot. This is a lot like one pocket.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of a one pocket feel. I mean, kind of because you're playing in the 2 pockets mostly, but... Hey, we got Raymond Fung in the chat. What's up? What's up? Yep, enjoying the snooker. Raymond Fung, he was the U.S. national runner-up last year, 2022.
Nice job, Ray.
Stephen Wong with the champion, raising the cup. He's going to be hosting at his club, Stephen Wong, at Embassy Billiards in San Gabriel, L.A. area in California. It's going to be later this year, I think, start of September. And if folks are looking to sign up for that, I think sign-ups start for the U.S. Nationals the May 1st, I believe. Sign-up starts on cloudsnooker.com. So we're trying to get Daniel to go. I think that'd be pretty good. Get him to come play in the Snooker U.S. Nationals. This is a cool technique that he does. He's shooting this kind of like a normal pool shot.
Right, I see. A rich guy does that stuff.
Yeah, exactly. It just, I think, makes him a little bit more accurate, but he's come a little bit short here. Maybe lost a little bit of positional play. Oh, and Vineet Dasani coming in the chat on Facebook saying hello from Vancouver. How's it going? He was helping us out a lot with the Seattle Open. Shout out to him. Now, not sure what Daniel's going to do. He's going to try to cut this thin or just go up and play safe. Doesn't have the blue. Probably just want to bump the yellow and play him right onto the cushion. I think he's going to have to take his medicine. I don't know if going for this black is worth it. It's especially on the snooker tables too, the cushions in relation to the ball, they're a lot taller. So you get less of the ball when you're up against the rail.
Okay.
So it's actually a pretty good safety just to leave them on the rail. They really only have like
I see what you're saying. Okay, yeah.
so much exposure. Yeah, and especially like when you're playing like that, it's a perfect speed. That's a good shot.
And Daniel's got a monster tip, doesn't he? So if he's up against the rail,
it makes it tougher. Yeah.
Yeah,
definitely. Like when you're playing on a diamond, you can almost see what quarter ball or so above the rail when you're on the rail.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. But on the snooker tables, maybe about half that, I would say, of the cue ball. Sometimes players will just miss cue. Oh, look at this though! Look at this.
Yeah.
He's almost got him perfect behind his yellow. 2 reds on the right of the table, I think, are there, and I think the shot here is to cross bank this red to the bottom left corner and play the cue ball up behind the blue or the green.
Okay, so all out defense here, or
yeah, it's pretty much
safety?
a defense. It's like a 2-way. If you make it, then you can.
You're calling the shot. Okay, you're calling the bank.
Yeah, you're trying to bank this to the bottom left corner. If you make it, you have colors up there to shoot at. Oh, he went for it though. So that's if he makes that, it's decent points, but he might not get a good look at a color depending. Typically, you want to play all the reds as a 2-way. You want to go for the red and play the cue ball back up table in case you miss, right?
Yep.
And then if you get on a color after making it, you can use that color to come back down table for the bunch, or you can actually play a safe behind one of the bulk colors, because in snooker you don't need a rail after contact, right? So you can just roll up on a ball and just tap it, and that's a safety. There's a kick shot from Prathamesh.
So that didn't cost him anything there by not hitting his object ball, or there's no foul consequence?
No, there is a foul. So the foul in this case is points for Daniel. So every time you foul, it's a minimum of 4 points to the opponent, unless they're on a ball that's higher value.
Okay.
So if you're fouling on the black is 7 points. So that's a 7-point foul in that case.
Gotcha.
But fouling on a red, 4 points that goes to the opponent. And that was a foul and a miss. So Daniel had 3 options there. He could have put Prathamesh back in where the ball landed.
Okay.
He can take the shot where the ball landed. Or he can make the balls replace and make Prathamesh shoot the exact same shot again. Okay. So if you get somebody hooked really, really deep, and they're spending time kicking at the ball and they miss it, you can actually replace the balls exactly, make them shoot the exact same shot over and over again until they hit it.
Okay, that makes, I'll watch that on TV. I'm like, what is going on with that? And so that's what that is, huh?
Exactly. Okay. Yeah, it's called foul and a miss rule and replacing the balls. So I believe the players are playing with, I think they're playing with unlimited replacements in this, from what I understand. So when it's unlimited respots or replaces, you basically get, like, what happens is as long as the score difference is still achievable by the amount of points on the table, you're allowed to replace the balls. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Once you get a big enough lead that somebody actually can't catch up with the points on the table, no replace is allowed.
It's got to add up.
It's got to add up.
It's got to sum up, right?
Exactly. Okay. Some of the kind of more intricate parts of the rules, I guess. The parts that make people confused about snooker, I guess. Oh, shot that one a little bit thin. Oh, Shu Chang in the chat asking, what is Daniel playing with today? I think he's playing with the Revo shaft.
Yeah, it looks like it.
I don't know if it's an 11.8 or a 12.4 millimeter tip, but it's definitely bigger than your classical snooker tips that range somewhere in the, I believe it's 10.5 to like 9.5 range. Usually it's a typical snooker tip in terms of millimeters. I guess that was
good
off
shot
on the
there.
score.
Okay, so he's gonna grab a few here.
Yeah, so a lot of the reds out in the open now, so...
Okay, so
Oof, tough miss.
he didn't want anything to do with that red down on the rail, huh? He tried to come up for the balls.
Yeah, he's trying to come up and play for the open reds first.
Okay.
I think he just missed the black on the spot there. That's kind of an indicator too. If the player's really comfortable, they're not missing those shots, because the black on the spot is like probably the most.
Just
whoops.
like that, you told it rattles out of it,
rattles.
Goes in the other, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
That happens actually quite often in snooker.
And he gets credit for that, huh?
Yeah, so slop is allowed in this game.
Good Lord. Okay.
It's already hard enough. Come on, Eddie. You gonna make him call the shot too? But yeah, it's a cruel game when a fluke determines.
Yeah,
the
that's
match.
a bit brutal.
yeah. There's been some pretty egregious instances. Even on the world stage, is a pretty famous one a couple years ago in the World Championship. Kyron Wilson, he slopped I think a green on the hill frame against McGill.
Gotcha.
And he slopped the green and ended up running out the next two balls and ended up winning the frame as a result. But the guy had come back. I think McGill had come back something like 6 frames down or something ridiculous like that. I think it was a World Championship semifinal, and it was just kind of like, man, you want to win, but you don't want to win that way. It's kind of
Right.
It's kind of rough. So Daniel building a little bit of a lead. It's definitely gonna be putting pressure on Prathamesh to get a lot of points here. When there's 2 reds left.
Okay, so did he just miss that, or did he play safe there?
Yeah, I think he just missed it. Is what it looked like. Knowing Daniel,
no
he's going
Daniel
for it.
does not miss by that much. No way. No, okay,
Hey,
I believe you.
If you miss by what? If you miss by a ball, maybe on a pool table, that same amount on a snooker ball, that's probably missing by like a whole diamond, probably, right?
Sure.
It's
Yeah.
just the amount of difference in small cut angles snooker balls have. It
Yeah.
definitely makes it interesting. This is a tough shot. He's slow rolling it. But when you slow roll that, the nap comes into effect. So
Sure.
the reason he missed that is the nap is coming from the yellow-green down to the black.
Okay.
Right? So it's coming downriver. He shot that diagonally.
Going against the grains, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, he's going against the grain, but the grain is going from left to right on his shot. So his cue ball actually drifted to the right, and he cut that thin as a result.
Okay.
Because his cue ball on the way had a slight curve.
Yeah, and
'cause
those
the nap-
variables come into play.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so
that's crazy.
and that's why you get a lot of people stunning the ball as opposed to rolling the ball in.
Yeah, sure.
So if he shoots that with stun,
it's sliding
it's
instead
sliding.
of rolling. Right?
Yeah, it's not affected by the nap.
All right.
That's a pretty classic shot. If you see him shoot diagonally into the side or middle pockets,
Mm-hmm.
you almost have to aim to overcut the ball or cut it thicker
Sure.
into that side, so because it's going to roll off and make the contact
So the
different.
balls are much lighter than normal pool balls, then I'd imagine. 'Cause
Yeah,
the pool balls are heavy enough to where that's not an issue.
Yeah, definitely. And they're playing on Simonis, right? And Simonis doesn't have any sort of nap to it, right? So you're
Right.
not going to get an effect on the ball in that respect. But yeah, they're playing on stretch number 10 cloth, right? So
Gotcha.
the cloth has actual fibers pointed in one direction, where it's rough and smooth depending on which way.
So it'd be super easy to draw the ball then, huh?
Yeah,
With
you get
the
reaction,
friction, right?
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm. You get a lot of reaction on the ball. And I think on that shot it even happened a little bit too. He overcut it to the left, and I think it could have been a little bit of a slide to the right of the cue ball. Now he's left an opening here for Prathamesh. He's got to probably play for green, or yellow, or he's going to swing it with pace. Yeah, he just slow rolled it, but he needed to go past the blue, I think. I don't know if he could hold it for the blue there. That or play for pink or brown.
Did he play the grain there?
No, I don't think he did.
Okay.
I think he should have, though, because
Okay.
there was no way he was going to hold for the blue. I think that's what he was trying to do, and
Gotcha.
the table's a little bit too speedy for that.
So now what does he do?
Now there's one red left, so he's got to think, okay, points available on the table. There's, 22 on? Right now he has an option for a color. So if he makes a color, it's that many points in his favor, and then there's still an additional 35 points left on the table.
Okay.
Because there's a red plus a black is 8, and then all the colors are 27 points. So there's 35 remaining, and he's 22 behind. So he can still catch up on the score by running out most of the balls.
Okay.
So he's got to decide now, does he want to play safe on this red, or does he want to play to run out the set? So he's going to play for yellow.
Time to go.
Yeah.
At this point.
So he's going to play yellow, and he missed the shot with the rest. So now, when you're playing with the last red, this is the best time to play snookers.
Right.
Because you have most amount of balls to hide behind, and there's only one ball to play safe on.
Right.
It's kind of like 9-ball.
That slop was pretty huge, wasn't it? It was.
Yeah. It
really the big gap now in points.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it gave, I think, Daniel an 8 and then a chance to play safe, or I think he got 15 or something off of it.
Right,
So.
took full advantage of it.
Yeah. But still not over. Stretched out. Playing the more traditional.
Nice follow through.
Oh, sinks it. Nice shot. And he's on the black. Or choice of yellow. Uh-oh. Yeah, this might be a tough black. So now yellow's the next ball.
He's going away from where he needs to be then.
Yeah.
It's not ever good.
Yeah, Joe Town, we got Eddie Mataya in the booth.
Hello.
It's a big shot. And sinks it. Nice shot. Is he going to hold up for the yellow? It's perfect. All right, so now it's basically 9-ball.
Okay.
You're just playing the balls in order, right? Yellow, green, brown, blue, pink, black. And then once you make these, they're staying down. So.
Sounded nice.
Oh, he's going to get behind the brown, though. Uh-oh. So now the thing is, Daniel's got a lead of 32 points. Because he has 32 points, there's only 25 remaining on the table.
Okay.
That means Prathamesh can't catch up with just the balls on the table.
Right.
He needs snookers to catch up.
Okay.
Because a snooker and a foul gets you free points that, is an infinite way to get points.
Right.
But because he can't catch up with just the balls on the table, any foul and a miss will not lead to a replacement. Okay. He's got to either take what's left on the table or give it back to Daniel. He can't replace and make him shoot the shot again. But Daniel makes contact, so that rule does not come into play. This might go in. Oh, wow.
Stop.
Flukes it. Wowzers.
What am I watching here?
We're watching some interesting snooker play. Daniel getting a little lucky on some of these shots, but
how good is he rolling?
This might be a bank shot attempt. Yeah, he's playing behind the black. It looks like
that's a little one pocket shot there.
I think looks like Prathamesh concedes the frame. So yeah, I think that fluke on the green was just not enough to overcome.
Oh, you can concede. Yeah, you're just too far behind, right?
Exactly. So, yep, Prathamesh concedes the first frame. So, yeah, 2 big flukes to kind of decide the first match.
Yeah.
So,
what really
went
from close to not.
Yeah, pretty much. We got a little bit of a posters to go through. Membership at Ox here is filling up, so come get your membership. It's pretty sweet deal. You get 24-hour access to the club. You got Aaron Moss there in the background. He's a member. Comes by every once in a while. When you get the discounted 20% off public rates, and you get $8 an hour whenever you're playing off hours. Reach out to Mike at Ox Billiards for more information on that. We have the Washington Snooker League. We got our new season starting in May, and we're gonna have a meeting coming up here. I think this week or next week in April to kind of decide. I think we're gonna be running through what it looks like to have a beginners and an advanced division. We've only had one division so far, but I think having 2 divisions is going to be the next planned thing. And we got a big snooker event coming up later this year, the U.S. Women's Snooker Open. It's a ranking tour stop on the World Women's Snooker Tour. It's the U.S. Open. We're hosting it here at Ox Billiards for the second year in a row. It's going to be pretty sweet. We have Bex Kenna, who we sponsor on the Pro Tour. Hopefully she'll be coming by. Should be a fun one.
Oh.
Well, now Daniel to break off. Actually clipped the second ball there. So
He didn't like smacking into that ball.
Scott, for another 9 months. Beginner division. Scott, I think you're in the advanced division, and I don't know what you're talking about. Scott Braza, he moved over here from Houston area. I think he was previously like a 715 Fargo or something like that.
Wow.
Big one pocket player.
Okay.
I think he's floating at like 650 now, but he says he's a noob. Hey, it might be a noob on the snooker table. It doesn't mean you can't pocket some balls, though. Yeah, it'd be fun to have you. It'd be a good time. All right, so second frame. So pretty classic way to play the break-off is to play the last ball at the edge of the pack and play 2 cushions with outside spin. Uh-oh. This could be a foul. No, he makes contact with the red, so it's not a foul. Yeah, so the break-off. The break-off shot with Daniel, he kind of shot it, and he hit the second to last ball by accident, I think. The idea is to hit with outside spin, hit the last ball, hit the bottom cushion, left cushion, and go between blue and pink, then hit the right side rail up by the green, and then get behind the top, the balls at the top of the table. Unfortunately, didn't get quite there, but he still got a decent break off, and then Prathamesh with the mistake leaves an opening. Oh, we got Secret Wong in the chat, checking it out. How's it going?
How you doing, girly? Oh, good shot. I think Daniel's starting to warm up a little bit.
Yeah, it looks like it. He also kind of hunkered down more on that one. You could tell, right? He didn't just get down and shoot it. He was a little bit more focused, it felt like.
Yeah, that's what leads will do for you.
Oh, yeah, definitely. This one, I think, is going to take this red and stun over for the black into the same pocket. Because I don't think he wants to take on that red by the rail, on the right long rail.
Okay.
Yeah, this little stun shot between the gap. Then I think he's probably going to try to pick off this red at the bottom part of the table.
I'd say that's wise. Yeah, oh boy. It's going to be tough to come up with another shot. Oh, no. Okay, yeah, that's right. The black spot's up.
It's going to take red-black here, and then I think the red at the bottom of the pack goes into the left corner pocket.
Ew.
Oh, wow, missed it. It's trying to get a little too close with the draw there.
That's the pool player in him right there. Right.
Chris Aldrich on YouTube saying, thanks for the stream. You're welcome. It's a good time always playing snooker here. We're just trying to show it off, that's all. Yeah, Joe Town shoots with no fear. That's true. You can have fear. If you're playing with fear, you've already lost, you know? We're straight up safety, I think, coming up. Maybe behind the green.
That's what he's doing. Good shot.
Yeah, perfect. He covers the reds on the right part of the table. And I don't think this red goes. I don't think either red goes. Oh, no, he can see the edge of this. Might be swinging at this one. What do you think?
Yeah.
I think he's just going to maybe slow roll it, play for the black, hold for the black. Yep, it went downriver again just a little bit, and you overcut it. Pretty fortunate, though. Didn't leave a shot.
Yeah.
I don't think these balls are touching. Just gonna play a thin, same shot again. Try to play behind the green.
Yeah, and wait for something better.
Yeah, I think he's trying to force a mistake here, basically. The more balls you can get covered, then the more you're forcing Daniel to hit into the pack and not be able to get up table. Yeah, I feel you, Joe. Yeah, what I mean is when you're shooting the shot, you can't have fear that you're not going to make the ball. You got to have confidence you're going to make the ball. But when it comes to a match, maybe a little fear is good for the conscious.
Well, whatever it is, you better get over it. Just kidding.
So now we got safety play back and forth. I think Prathamesh knows that he probably is going to be outgunned in general in this match. So I think he's going to shift his focus to be a little bit more tactical. And nice shot there. Got the plant. I don't think he was playing it, but he would have let the shot otherwise. So maybe he was. I'm not sure. I don't know if he went to take a look at it, but. Patrick Nix asking, curious who is the most successful crossover player from pool to snooker? It's a good question. I think there's a few old school pool players that played snooker on the tour. But I think you're talking like 40s, 50s time period. I don't know. I bet you there's probably a little bit more of an objective measure though to figure out, who's the most decorated pool snooker player to turn, or pool player to turn snooker pro. Not sure.
Are there people that have done that?
I think so. Yeah, there are definitely some, but probably not as successful as world champions on the snooker tour. But I guess it depends. Yeah, folks in the chat saying Alex Pagulayan. He did play some snooker, I think, but I don't know how successful he was on the pro tour.
I'd say he's still a pool player though.
Okay, yeah, Charles Crouch saying he almost qualified through Q School. So Q School is kind of their, it's a league in the UK that qualifies you to the pro tour. But pretty tough to get through that actually to get on tour through Q School. So probably, I would assume he probably reached maybe top 200 in the world. I would assume something around that range. Top 150, 120, something like that. If he were to be on the tour, he definitely would be ranked in the top, 64 at least.
And that Judd Trump is the best player in the world? Is that?
In terms of the rankings right now, I think Ronnie O'Sullivan's holding the top spot right now. Judd, I think, is somewhere in the top 5, maybe?
Well, it's those two guys, though, right, usually?
Yeah, this year's been interesting. There's been a little bit of a mix of the rankings. We've had gentleman Mark Allen has been making a surge in the snooker rankings this season. There's been a couple of big wins from some lesser-known players too. Trying to think of what other matches. Usually there's like one guy who kind of wins the majority of the tournaments, but I think there's a few players that have been back and forth. Trying to think of who else. It's been back and forth. I'm not sure. Yeah, John Higgins has been floating on the top. He's pretty consistently up there. Mark Williams is pretty consistently up there. Even though they don't win tournaments, they're still placing pretty high and keeping their ranking high. Trying to think of who's the other guy. Oh man, he just won a couple tournaments. Plays the really tiny tip. I think it's an 8mm tip or something. The chat will help us. Uh-oh, overcut it. This is an opportunity for Prathamesh. I think the way Prathamesh wins his match is exactly this, just trying to score when he has the chance, play smart play more conservative, get Daniel to miss a shot and give him an opportunity, and score some more points.
A fine strategy, indeed.
Yeah, but Prathamesh is no snoozer. I think he scored multiple 50 breaks in our Washington Snooker League. I think his high break is something like 70 something. So I'm not exactly sure. I think he could definitely make a run. But I still think Daniel outguns him in terms of just pure pocketing, you know?
Well,
Oh, big miss there. This could be a chance. It's going to double kiss. Yeah, Daniel's going for this for sure.
okay, he's playing this in the corner and playing for the blue next.
Yeah, I think so.
Shot.
Ooh, we went a little far.
farther, huh?
Ooh, does it go in the right corner? I think it does.
Yeah, I think it does too.
It's pretty tight.
If it does, he's in luck. Get a bunch of balls here.
Where's the cue ball going, says Joe Town. Yeah, John Parrott exclusive. There's a famous line from a snooker commentator. He always yells, "Where's the cue ball going?" Right as it's going to the corner, it's about to scratch, might go in off. There's a few highlight reel or what do you call them, compilations of just his commentating during certain shots. It's pretty fun to watch.
Looks like Daniel's gonna
run
going here.
Okay, yeah, smart shot. It's gonna play for this red to the right corner. Leads natural to the black. It's just about making this ball though. It's a tough shot. Do not underestimate.
He's gonna go into the pile after this off the black, right?
Yeah, I think it depends on the angle. If he has a good angle to do it, he might run into it.
I think that's what his plan was.
I'll probably leave the bridge out there for prop. He might be shooting the same ball here. Oh, but he's right-handed too. Okay. Nah, he's gonna stretch out. Not worth it. Oh, he's going for it. Getting the extension out. It's getting what we call the redwoods out. The extra long bridges.
The extension.
The extension with the
Gotcha.
extra long bridge. Just make sure not to contact those balls, but talk about equipment. Wanted a little bit of screw, but this is actually a perfect angle to run into those balls. Yeah, now I think at this level, you know, with less precise cue ball control, I think this is a perfect angle to run into the pack. He's definitely going to take it. There's nothing else really that's easy, so
He better not miss.
yeah, he better not miss the shot. Exactly.
Good shot. Very good.
Does he get fortunate? It's got a tough-ish red, I think. Kind of unlucky not to get a better shot.
I agree.
But he can play for blue here. Play this open red, play up for blue.
Play safe too, right? He has to.
Yeah, you could play safe with the top red if you wanted to.
I mean, don't give away what you just. Oh, nice shot. Good shot.
Yeah.
He's up for the blue.
Yeah, I think he's going to take on. Looking at his angle looks like he's going to go up table, so he's probably going to take the red by itself.
Yeah, obvious. Yeah, it's pretty.
Just roll forward a bit.
Whoa.
Oh, he tried to get too cute. He tried to cheat the pocket, and that's what happens. Uh-oh.
Well, look at where his cue ball went. I mean, he just hit that one, I think, right?
Yeah, he just went too far.
Yeah.
Sometimes the blue feels like a gimme shot just because of how open that pocket feels from when you're shooting at the middle. But can't take it for granted.
Is he playing full safe here, or is he going to try and make this somewhere?
I'd assume full safe, but yeah, he must be too close.
Yeah.
Get behind the
Yeah,
yellow.
good shot.
Oh, he's perfect. And I think he might have gotten the full ball snooker everywhere. No, this red is available. So yeah, so this is the same example as previously where Daniel went out for this shot, but this is the standard shot here is to just cross bank this into the cross corner pocket.
Risk versus reward, I guess, is why you do it. In standard pool, this is everybody shoots this.
Everybody shoots this, but this ball does not go into this right corner pocket very easily. So you're almost always banking the ball and playing the cue ball up table.
Yeah, that's
always playing the other way safe. That also works, but he's going to leave it into the middle.
Right. That's okay. So he doesn't mind leaving this ball?
No, I don't think I think he wanted to push it up table more. If he gets past the side pocket, he's fine. He leaves long shots, right? I like the cross bank usually personally, but if you can't get it to miss the corner, if it's going to rattle in the right corner pocket, then maybe the cross bank's not on. So here, Daniel can't slow roll this. If he slow rolls this, he's going to cut it too much, and it's going to cut and miss to the right of the pocket.
Okay.
Because his cue ball is going to curve to the left.
Okay.
Right, because of the nap. So there's a shot you kind of have to fire at a little bit, or understand the curve and account for it.
Adjust.
Yeah. Because I think both cue ball and red will do a little curve.
Well, he got it there fast enough to where it wouldn't.
But like I said, he cuts it more to the right because the cue ball still just curves just enough.
Even at that speed, huh?
At that speed, maybe not. Yeah, maybe less of an effect, I think. Still a lot of distance to travel.
Yeah.
So those diagonal into the middle pockets are always deceivingly tough.
And your mechanics have to be sound to be accurate in this game. You have to stay down. You can't twist anything. You're gonna miss.
So this red is on. Leads pretty nicely to black. It's gonna choose to play up for probably one of the bulk colors. Oh, I think blue might go.
Yeah, that's what he's looking at.
Yeah, it should cut from this angle. It's going to open up the rest of the reds as well.
Shot.
Oh, careful cue ball. Where's the cue ball going? See, that's an example where you get that line. Where's the cue ball going? Yeah. All right, so good shot there. It's going to leave a tough red into the middle pocket. This, he's got to juice it. He's got to make sure he stuns it, otherwise it'll overcut to the left. Yeah, that's a good speed. Tough shots, though. Tough shots all around.
Yeah.
Nothing easy. Got some more spectators coming by.
I think I know that cat.
Yeah. We wear many hats here in commentator's booth at Ox. We're doorman as well as commentator as well as scorekeeper. We're doing it all.
Ooh, okay.
Daniel's up only 7 points, so still anybody's frame. It's going to be taking this probably at a pretty... You want to shoot this at a softer speed to make not let it rattle, but there's no black or pink to play for really, so he's going to have to play it a little bit more pace or just play an outright defense. Here's a classic Daniel shot. He's going to have to miss the pink and the black, though. Be careful not to make contact with those. It's a decent line, but a little bit harder, maybe? That's not bad.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Would have liked to get up. He's had a perfect line to get up behind the green and yellow, but still better than running into one of those balls and leaving a really easy shot. Oh, Shu Chang saying, tend to aim at the outer corner as a pool player. Yeah, that is another thing. When you're aiming to the side pockets, you're always taught to aim at the center of the opening, not at the center of the pocket, right?
Right.
Because you'll hit the point on the way in.
Correct.
But the snooker table doesn't have that point.
Right.
So you actually have to aim a little bit more to the center of the back of the pocket on a snooker table, because the back of the opening might cause you to rattle out and miss.
Yeah, I've seen that a few times now.
I think it was one thing I noticed with when Judd Trump played in the U.S. Open a couple years ago in Atlantic City. Any shot that he missed into the side pockets were pretty commonly overcut.
Okay, right. Yeah.
Ooh, ouch. So this can be a chance for Prathamesh now.
Oh, yeah, big opportunity here. It's time to rock and roll.
He overran this, I think.
But not from up there.
Yeah, it's not going to like this. This might be a safety attempt now. Shu Cheng saying he tried the behind the back like Daniel did earlier. Almost dislocated his shoulder, huh? Yeah, maybe not for everybody, but I seen that shot worked to pretty decent effect. Buck Moose saying, yeah, it's weird to see someone shoot behind the back. I mean, Daniel does it pretty well.
He does, yeah.
It works for him.
He's comfortable with it, too. What's he doing? Oh, yeah.
Just rolling up, yeah.
Okay.
So this is pretty good snooker here. It's got him pretty tight to the back of this green ball, and looks like Mike just taking a look. Pretty close.
Nice.
Yeah, you can see how thick the tip of his shaft looks against the ball, right?
It's just not proportional to the ball. It doesn't look like it. Yeah, it just looks too big.
Yeah. But it's also kind of, it's a mixed bag, because you have to play with what you're comfortable with, right? So if you're playing with totally new cue, maybe that throws you off more than just the size of the tip. But a nice escape there from Daniel. Good hit. I think he's going to try to put him back in the same area, but a lot more distance to travel this time. Can thin off this red, but he's going to be pushing it closer to the pocket, the one that he's close to.
Yeah.
Or he can use the red on the right rail and bring that red more into play.
That one, yeah. I think that's the...
Yeah. Sometimes the more aggressive safety leaves more shots on, but you're trusting that your cue ball is going to be good.
Yeah, right. Of course.
But like this type of safety doesn't bring many balls into play.
Well, distance is always...
But distance is always good.
Yeah.
Oh, Bo Bologna saying he got next. All right, let's see it, Bo. Let's get you out here on the snooker table. I'm down. I'll play you if you want.
How's it going, Bo?
Oh, snap. Okay, missed the point. This could be good. Might leave a shot, though. Yeah, this shot is on. It's a classic long pot attempt coming up, I think. So we got Aaron Moss in the background there. Cut that thick. It's caught it thick, but hasn't left anything. Yeah, it's got double kiss on that black, so cue ball and reds are pretty safe. Maybe a defense coming up?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Behind the yellow.
Yeah.
For brown. Oh, they don't want to catch the black, but his cue ball looks good. Oof, that's close.
Oh, there's some room in there.
Yeah, I think he's got an edge of this red for sure.
Mm-hmm.
This might be cut, actually. You might be looking at cutting this into the bottom left corner. You taking this one on, Eddie?
Oh,
It goes. Technically.
I feel like a sucker if I do.
Oh, that was a good attempt.
Yeah, he drew out of the scratch, too.
as it goes, though, some of these shots, you know, you're like, I can take this as a two-way, and the only red I'll leave on is the one that I'm shooting at if it comes up at the table. And I think this is one of those examples where he's left it on. It's a tough shot, though. He's got to slow roll this. Be playing for the black. He's going to bump it. Uh-oh. No, they didn't want to bump it like that. So now safe probably behind the yellow-green wall.
Okay.
Can use the brown or the blue. So Daniel's ahead on the scoreboard. So one thing that you kind of might tend to do if you're ahead is start pushing some of the high-value colors.
Yeah.
Safe. Start pushing them to the rails and pushing them to where your opponent doesn't have an easy way to make a bunch of balls and come back, right?
It's equivalent to pushing the balls up to, you know, you get a lead in one pocket, you start pushing them up table.
Exactly,
Make them hard, right?
Yeah, just make whatever left is hard. And you only need 2 more balls and he needs 5. Well, then just make all the balls go up table, and it's tough.
Nice shot there.
Yeah, really good. Really good pace. Should be a little bit of a confidence booster for him. I think Prathamesh is a little bit more of a tempo type player. If he's shooting well, he's going to keep shooting well.
Okay.
So tough miss there, though. Problem with that shot is he takes another red off the table. Granted, the score's not that big, I guess. If it's like a 20, 30-point lead, then every red is a lot more important.
Okay.
But it's still only 6 points, right? So anybody's game. I think Daniel's swinging at this. He likes these for some reason. Some of them go in, though. Oh, nailed it. Nice shot. That's a shot that's a lot harder than it might seem.
Sure.
He made it look easy, but that shot, you can shoot that 10 out of 10 times, maybe make it once or twice. Tough shot. So some key misses from Prathamesh, giving Daniel an opening.
So he just took his... he's kind of...
He's just playing safe, right? Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't try and play position on the ball. He just kind of took what he...
I mean, that kind of red is so tough to make anyway that probably better off just playing it safe and live to fight another day.
Right. That's exactly.
I think he's left an edge, though. A good shot. He could bury him behind the green and yellow. Oh, he's hit a little bit too thick, I think. Pink ball to the rescue.
Yeah.
Yeah,
nice shot.
He's got him. It's just tricky. This side pocket could be in the way.
This is what he needs Daniel to foul here, right?
And at this pace, too, if he fouls with a lot of speed... Oh, no, he hit it pretty square.
Face.
I don't think he can hit it more square than that.
Right, no kidding. Got to come off the right side of the red, right? Try and get back down table with the cue ball.
Yeah, I think I like that shot goal. Send the red around the green.
Mm-hmm.
Play 2 cushions with the cue ball. Maybe get behind the black. It's a lot of balls in the way, so 1 red left is the best time to get a good snooker. It's going to get him with the pink, I think, here. Oh, nope. Ran a little too far. Yeah, he's left the shot. It's a cuttable ball, but the prudent shot here is to play safe behind the green or the blue. I don't know if he's going to like this one. It's going to settle over the pocket.
Yeah, he mishit that. He was trying to do what you were saying, is trying to get behind the 6. Just didn't hit it very well.
Oh, here we go. We got Triple G saying he wants to play Bo in the snooker match. Could be some fireworks there. It'd be a fun match. Oof, tough miss there. It's one Prathamesh kind of needed mentally a little bit.
Yeah, to get going there. Yeah.
14 points back. This could get dangerous if Daniel makes this red and gets a
he's
few
gonna
shots.
try and get behind the green. That's my prediction.
Go thin off the right edge.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we cut it a little bit too thick, I think. It's gonna leave it on.
Yeah, he's got to go now. He's got to make this.
Stun over play for black.
Yeah.
I don't think he tries to screw this back. He can play for brown in the middle too. He comes short.
Gotcha. Nice shot.
Yeah, really
He's good with that bridge.
Yeah.
It's very straight.
Now he's going to be playing shape for the yellow next. There we go. A little bit more confidence in the stroke there too.
That's a good shot.
Yeah, perfect.
8.
He doesn't mind bridging either.
Mm-hmm. So one thing about snooker is you're kind of forced to learn how to play with the rest, you know?
Sure.
Big shot here. If he can run a few of these balls, everything's out in the open if he gets on the green. Maybe green to brown is a little tough, but nice shot.
10.
It's going a little too far. Yeah, he's going to leave a tough
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, I'm trying to push the green up on the blue and coming down table with a cue ball.
Yeah, trying to play safe behind something.
Mm-hmm.
You could push the green down to the black and then play the cue ball behind the blue. That is another shot.
Is that there?
Might have, might not have too much angle. Might have the right angle for that. It's hard to tell from this perspective. He's looking at maybe making this into the side. Yeah, I think he's going to the middle pocket for this.
Good try, good try.
That was tough. It's a tough shot. The thing about that shot, though, he wasn't going to leave the blue at all, so... Or if anything, leave an edge of the blue.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to have to hit this harder. Get him with the
He's gonna
brown.
roll good on this.
Yep, I think he got a little fortunate with that roll. But leaves an edge of the green. Pretty natural to come cross bank the green, play up behind blue pink. It's only a 4-point game, anybody's game. Oh, he played with the outside.
That's
It's
a
going to
good
catch
shot
the
here.
point. No, he's good. That's perfect.
Yeah. Very nice. Daniel likes banking them straight back up, doesn't he?
Mhm.
Like,
It's a pretty classic safety, actually. I think Prathamesh will do that safety a lot too. Kind of as long as you push that ball up against the rail within a couple ball lengths or so, nobody's gonna cut at that into the corner, right?
gotcha,
So,
gotcha.
especially at distance. Oh wow, there's a shot right there. Highlight reel shot there, screwed back perfectly.
No kidding. Where did that come from?
Yeah, shows you he can make the shots when he needs to. Sometimes it's just
All of a sudden, I'm alive.
yeah. The consistency is what he needs sometimes.
Yeah. Don't we all?
Oh yeah. Probably float forward one cushion for the blue into the right corner. You could probably just stop it there too. The shot is all about pace. This is a shot you don't want to really slow roll because it's going diagonally like that. Like I said, into the side pocket.
Mhm.
Kind of want to shoot this a little bit of a stun. Yeah, you hit it perfect.
It did, yeah. It didn't like it. It didn't want to go.
Yeah. That's kind of how it is. Like, if snooker feels a little bit more like a game of stun shots than it is of slow roll shots. Granted, you do have to go slow roll it every once in a while. Just more often, you're often a stun.
So what's he just taking his time? And
Yeah, I think the scoreboard was off a little bit, but it looks like it's correct. 48-45.
well, this
We'll get the
is
same
big
one.
here, isn't it? I mean,
Yeah, this is a big shot. I think this could be the rack decider. If he gets on this pink, he needs blue and pink to win the frame. So a pretty massive shot to steal this one. And he was down by 14 or so going into the last red.
yes.
So
So we'll come back.
definitely sprung life with that green to brown. Importance. He knows the importance of this shot. Pretty crucial. And he nails it perfect on the pink. Nice
He
shot
pushed
there.
the pink over to the side pocket. That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Well done. Now pink to black. So one thing too, when you're on the black, this technically ends the frame because there's no way Daniel can catch up with
Okay.
just one foul. And that's the end of the frame there. So Prathamesh,
Ah, gotcha. He didn't need that.
yeah, he didn't need to take
He
the
didn't
black.
need that one. All right.
Yep. Yeah, so the rule is when you're playing on the black, you can only score once
Okay.
when it's the last ball. When it's the black and it's the last shot, even if you foul or make it,
Mhm.
you can anybody can only ever score once with the last black. So
Gotcha.
you often see, if you don't get a shot in the black, just they'll leave it and the game, the frame's over regardless if they're up by more than 7. So yeah, end of frame 2, 1-1. We got a close one here.
I have to take a break real quick.
Yeah, sounds good. I think we'll take a quick break and we'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Back in the booth. Just took a quick break there. I think Eddie's out in the smoke break still, so we got another frame here. Oh, wow. Aggressive shot from Prathamesh. I think something's got to be on here. These two reds awfully close to the pocket. They could be taken for granted, though. Just not an easy shot. You got to be precise, even though it's pretty close. This could be a good frame, a good match. Best of 7. Oh wow! Look at that stroke. Uh-oh, this is no good. This is about as worst case can be after making a red. Run into the stack. Don't have a shot at neither black or pink. And problem with this is he's going to leave this. It's most likely going to leave the red on into the right corner pocket. So, he's going to make sure he makes contact. Otherwise, it's that value worth of foul points. Good hit on the pink. But he's left this. Oh, sorry. He has left this on. And pink is also available now that he bumped it out, so probably what Prathamesh will play for. Maybe blue. Every time I play with Prathamesh, he's always playing for blue. He likes shooting the blues to the middle. It's a pretty common shot. Understandably so. It's the widest pocket you can get on the table. The blue into the side pocket. Patrick Nix asking, does Ox offer snooker lessons? Yeah, we offer some beginner lessons for new players. Just reach out either via Facebook or reach out to Mike at Ox Billiards. I think Mike has been doing some lessons every once in a while. I think he just charges for table time to introduce folks to the game. Don't know what his schedule looks like recently, but looks like he's going to have to spot this behind the stack. So one thing about spotting the balls, if the pink doesn't land on its spot, then it goes to the next highest available spot. But if all the spots are taken up, then it just has to, it's got a spot behind its original spot, closest to the balls you can get, kind of like a one pocket spot.
Yep.
But let's say the black is off the spot, the pink would just go there instead. So it always just takes over someone else's spot if it's open. But if it doesn't, this is where you get into this kind of tricky, tight situation. So now nothing really on. I think this red was the only red that he could have played for, but the pink now blocks it.
Well, he's going back up table. I like this shot.
Yeah. So this is an example of a bit more of an aggressive safety where you're opening up the balls, opening up the reds, but still trying to get a good cue ball. This is a Daniel type shot that he likes to go for, though.
Yeah, I can see now why this is Dan. I mean, you're gambling here, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't care how straight you shoot, you're gonna miss these.
You're hoping Daniel misses this to get back at the table.
Right, and they're open too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a nice shot by Prathamesh.
Let's see. Oh, overcut that by a mile. I think he might have put some side spin.
Left it safe, of course.
Right? Cue ball. Where's the cue ball going?
And now
the chance is on. If this red goes. No, he's left him hooked with the blue. Yeah, you can't see this red up into the top corner.
That's horrible.
Yeah, that's unlucky.
It really is. There's nowhere to hide, right? I mean,
yeah, pretty much. Unless you're just gonna roll up against the
right into
reds.
the pile, right? Yeah, you can. That's fine, right?
Mm-hmm.
As long as you touch something.
But this red is out into the middle, I think. It's really touchy is the problem. So one thing about these snooker middles, you can make it from a pretty severe angle. You just got to roll the ball up into the jaws and have it drop in. It's kind of touchy, though. It's a risky shot to go for. I don't think he'll do it, but
We should have the rail first, right? I mean, you should have...
Yeah, rail first. You still have to be super precise with it.
Sure, right. it's worth going for, I think.
Yeah, he's looking at it. It's going to leave that red on for sure. Well, there's a chance, I guess, if he goes rail first.
He didn't even like that. He's looking at the...
He can roll this in and actually hook him behind the green or the blue if he gets lucky. It's not the worst call, actually.
He's going to leave the red, or the one that he's pushing up, isn't
Yeah. Yeah, he's leaving that red. He overcut it. He needed to undercut it in order to not leave it on.
You got to leave it before the side pot. I got what you're saying. Okay,
yeah.
got it.
If it hits the far jaw, it bounces back at you,
Mm-hmm.
and it'll go past. But the way he played it there and the way he missed it is definitely the worst way to leave it. He could come down for pink if he wanted to, and the pink would just go back to its spot, but I think blue is the right shot.
Because the red, right? The red's up there, or he's got an easy ball up table, right?
Yeah.
Just got to make this.
Just got to make this.
Good shot, Daniel.
Oh, careful.
See, that's what happens when you just make
Awfully
it. You find
close.
the one spot you can't beat.
It's a little tricky, but I think he's okay. Oh, he's close, actually. This might not go.
I don't think it does.
Yeah, I think he's got to hit it
bad
awfully
spot.
thin.
I'll tell you what, get it out of there then, right?
Yeah, hit it with pace at least.
Oh, he made it.
Oh,
Good
it did wobble.
shot.
Okay.
Good shot. Coming back up for the blue in the corner. Great shot.
Yeah, he's perfect in this blue. Nice. Now,
You could just roll this one in and play one of the reds in the side pocket here. That's what.
well, you're playing black or pink next, right?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, roll this in. Probably play for black. He could stun it. Play high on the pink.
There's a bit of a gap there, and can you
Yeah.
roll this in and play the pink?
Yeah, he can. It's just gonna be a little bit more of like a blind cut. He'll be pretty straight on the black if he rolls it. So he might have to take that in. But the problem with the black is if the pink spot is still blocked, he's gonna have to. He's gonna spot right onto that pink. Right, if that black has to spot, the pink is covering the black spot. The black can't go in the pink spot because the reds are covering that. He's going to have to spot the black behind its own spot, up, hug it against that pink, and it kind of takes both balls out of play, possibly.
He's playing for the pink here. He has to be, right?
I think so. I think that's the prudent shot because then it just spots right there again. Yeah, I think that's the shot. He just overcut it. He's left this into the middle. So a chance on for Prathamesh.
Yeah, this is the ball I was talking about in the side pocket. That was irrelevant. But I think he's got it. And then the blue next, correct? Roll
Yeah.
up about a foot here.
Yeah, he's kind of going towards that anyway, naturally, right?
Yeah. Oh, he hit that hard.
Oh, yeah, he's trying to stun run through as opposed to just rolling it.
To the corner, right? Well, yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
What's
Now-
the shot here?
Do any of these reds go?
Yeah, looks like he's got a clear shot there.
Yeah, he's going to shoot the top red, trying to stun up for the blue.
He's jacking up a little bit here.
Oh, that was close. Just caught it. Just caught the near point, I guess. So
I see. Okay, so I like that.
he's playing a two-way the whole time, right?
Yeah, right. Got it.
Yeah, he's never going to leave that cue ball down there because even if he makes it, he's got a pretty good chance to play a good safety or play for the yellow to come back down.
Yeah.
But at least you leave your opponent a tough shot no matter what happens.
Nice shot.
Yes. If the cue ball leaks out, he could leave us something on. Yeah, Daniel might swing at this, but the problem with this shot is he's not going to get his cue ball back up table very easily unless he stuns it really hard and comes around the whole stack 2 rails. I don't know if he has enough angle for that, though. He could do a high ball with some inside, but that's also tough at distance. This is a tricky spot. It's almost daring him to go for it.
Yeah, I mean, because he will, right?
Yeah, the slow
that was
roll.
Smart by Daniel, I think. I think he's playing that.
Yeah, that's a smart shot. Slow rolling in if you miss. You're leaving him underneath all the reds, but if you make it, you still got the pink.
He's got nothing. I mean, nothing offensive, right?
Yeah, for sure. I don't see anything, and I don't think it's touching ball either. So you know the rule where if he's actually touching this red and the red is what he's shooting at,
yeah,
he's not allowed to move the red. He has to hit away from it.
Okay.
But as part of that counts as contact because they started off with contact.
Yep.
So you just got to hit away and run out. But that's not the case here, so he's going to have to nudge this red just a little bit and play behind the pink. It's not a bad shot, but Daniel might be leaving him a tough shot coming up.
Right, go up table here, I think.
Yeah, just either stun this. I like stunning this red off of one cushion and then back into the pack to play more conservative defense. But here he's going to be playing a little bit more aggressive and opening up some more reds. That's the only issue. He might leave something on. But I think he's good here. I don't think this goes into the right corner pocket. This has a back cut here, but it's going to be running into traffic. So don't imagine he'll take this on. Probably just thin off the left edge of this lone red.
I think that's the smart decision.
The yellow where it lies right now is a really good spot for a really nasty snooker.
Sure. He's trying for it. It looks like the line he's on.
Yeah.
A little harder, he might be behind it.
Still didn't leave much on, so back and forth safety battle here. What's Daniel thinking here? Is he playing a combo or a carom or something?
Yeah, looks like another two-way, right? And coming off the edge of the ball.
I think he's maybe just looking at what the combination of balls might do. If that ball into that ball, what will happen? It's not bad. Both players kind of using the blue as the main blocker here. Whoever can take that next step and get behind brown or pink or yellow, though, might leave a really, really tough shot because that takes away the left edge of the balls.
No one really wants to dog it here. You can tell they're kind of jockeying for a good shot.
Yeah. Yeah, the idea here is to get a safety so you don't leave the left edge of the stack. So that's why Prathamesh went 2 rails in behind. Because now if he takes away the left edge with the green, and this could be really good. Wow, yeah, perfect. The idea there is if you take away this left edge of the stack, you can't just do the 2 cushion escape. Because now you have to go off of the balls in the right part of the table, and there's a lot of traffic to navigate through. So it gets really tough to play if you take off kind of the easy part of the stack to run away from, if that makes sense. This is even better because I think cut off most of the balls. Could be drawing this back.
Yeah, I bet you he is. Gonna sweet draw it back. No.
Oh, he went for the combination maybe? It's gonna leave a shot on. Uh-oh. Oh no, he's got 2 balls. Okay. He's doubled him up.
Yeah, I think he's just fine. All high risk shots here.
Yeah. We might see another defense just from Prathamesh. Not sure. Looks like he's going to go for this, this 2-ball plant.
Ball sitting there.
Yeah, the one below the pink looks better. I agree, says Buck Moose. This one to the left of the pink is a little bit cuttable, I think. I think it cuts. Then you can just follow it 1 rail and go up table.
The black's in a funky spot, right?
Yeah. Maybe why he's trying to take this plant on so he opens up the pocket for the black, maybe?
I am drawing this back and playing position for the deuce.
Yeah, I think you have to.
Right, and then get up table for the blue. Yep. Well, he made a nice shot there, didn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, buck moose, exactly. Yeah, so that's what we were saying earlier, where if because the pink is covering the spot. Actually, no, the yellow spot's open now. So if he makes this black, I think pink spot is colored. Black is spot is colored or covered. The black would actually spot on the pink spot, or sorry, the yellow spot up table. Oh, he went all out for that one.
Oh, look at this. The pink and the black are tied up. What?
Yeah, this is
Is that gonna...
the biggest indicator that we're gonna have a low-scoring frame in this one.
Right, okay. They got to take care of that, right?
Mm-hmm. Wild man says buck moose. Yeah. Prathamesh is known to take some wild shots, but he's known to make a few every once in a while, and pretty interesting when they go in.
Well, there's some angle there to
run
bust
in.
him out, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, he just missed the breakout, and he's not going to like the results. At least he can see a color this time.
Mm-hmm.
Last time he ended up behind all the balls and needed to kick at something, but...
All the reds are out there, and he's got to shoot a cut.
And what's going to happen, too, here is if he misses this blue, he's going to leave it probably somewhere safe. So now blue, pink, black are all tied up. That's going to leave a lot of weird...
Yeah, this is a free shot at this, isn't it? I mean, you just leave
Yeah.
your cue ball up table.
Yeah, but if you miss it, you're probably going to tie it up and leave it safe. And then all the high values are stuck. It didn't. It kind of rattled, so it's still available. But now imagine he leaves that blue on the rail.
Okay.
You got blue, pink, and black are tied up. You have brown and green to play with, and that's kind of it. So it's like, what do you have to go for? You make a red, then you're like, what the heck do I do? At least now I think blue's available, so this could be a shot. He could run into the black pink cluster right now, like a force follow.
He sure tried, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Could have ran into that red and hit the pack as well.
I tell you what.
But like I said, you make a red, what do you have for reward? You don't have anything.
You shouldn't touch him right now, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
He needs to play safe. Maybe kick at the blue.
Yeah, he can rub off the green.
Oh,
but
yeah,
then
okay, you can see the green. All right.
Even then, now you're pushing the green safe. So you're just running out of stuff to play behind.
Well, just get out of this.
A more aggressive shot here would be to actually break open the pink-black and try to play safe. Maybe freeze him on a red or something. Don't really like that shot, though, because Daniel definitely can probably pocket anything and leave him. So can't see the blue. You can only see green, I think. Yeah, he's playing green. Maybe brown, actually.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah, he's playing brown, trying to
Good
get behind
shot.
the green.
Like that. It's okay.
There you go. Another ball safe. Now the only balls available really are the 5-point blue and the 3-point green. Everything else is tied up. We're in for a long one here, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I think this is a frame that should favor Prathamesh. He has the tactical advantage, I'd say, or the experience advantage when it comes to playing snooker.
Might as well just go for something. And with those two balls tied up, no one's going anywhere.
Yeah.
Shoot away.
Uh-oh, this could be a chance, though, because the blue is still on. And if you get the blue back on its spot, you can pick off a lot of these reds and play the blue back and forth. So this could be a chance, actually. Just stun this one rail across, or just stun for the green first. Yeah, one rail across, and he's perfect in the blue. Daniel left him a chance just in the one part of the table to get back on. Now the blue's going to spot up, and he's got a chance here to run a few balls.
There we go. All right.
Can play this red into the right corner pocket and go one rail between the two reds. Play the blue into the right middle. Can also just draw stun up table. Either way, it's going to be going in it with a pretty
Side
solid pace.
pocket, right? I think he's playing for the side pocket.
Yeah, blue in the side next. Oh, fortunate cannon actually. That's perfect. He actually opened up that red now. 'Cause where it was before is not it's not really makeable, but now it's out in the open somewhere. And he's still on the blue. Nice shot from Prathamesh. Might run into this red.
Yeah. I
Just
think
push it to the
so.
corner.
Soft.
Oh, he actually missed a shot. Uh-oh. Yeah, I think he was trying to hold it and play for it into the right middle pocket. SC Manhattan over on YouTube saying, "Hey, what's up?
Howdy.
Howdy, howdy. We're back at it again, bringing you some more live snooker here from Ox."
Gotta come back for the blue on the side if you can.
Oh,
man, you gotta
tough
be
rattle.
accurate in this game, don't you? Jeez.
Yeah, a couple of tough misses. And Prathamesh take advantage. Daniel had a perfect.
What shot is he looking at here? Can you get behind the yellow here off the...
Yeah, I don't know what he's going to take on here. Maybe this red into the bottom left corner. Let's play the cue
He's
ball.
shooting, okay, yeah.
Play the cue ball for the green, maybe? It's tough. He's going to probably run into the blue. Oh, he's playing with inside. Nice shot there.
Yeah.
Inside spin and just came across one rail. Really well done. Now play for the red into the right middle next. Gonna stun this.
That's exactly what he did.
Perfect. Oops. It's kind of a stun run through here. Just punch it and roll forward. Oh, he's stunning across. It's the game of stuns.
Yeah,
Especially
my natural I would want to go forward with that shot
Yeah.
too.
You just take out all sort of strange rolls out of it. You could still go roll forward on that shot for sure. I think his style though, he definitely likes to stun the ball
Yeah,
a lot.
he does. Yeah, he's starting to shoot a little straighter too.
I think it's a little bit more. It's in his confidence stroke level.
Oh,
you know?
bro, well, it's for all of us, right? I mean, that's definitely tied. My game is tied to my confidence. For sure.
Now I think he's gone a little too far here. He doubled himself up on these reds into the middle. I don't know if either red goes into the right or to the left corner. Might be in trouble. I think he might have gone just a bit too far. Yeah, from where we're sitting at the booth, he can't quite make this into the middle pocket, I don't think. It's the ball closest to the pocket.
Can you hide somewhere?
Maybe, if he slow rolls it. No, he's just playing safe.
So
Oh, where's the
you
cue ball
ain't getting
going?
it.
Where's the cue ball going? Oh, wow. Didn't drop. He almost got him angled on that cushion, too. That's another terminology. Getting
What's that?
angled on the ball.
Ah,
It's a tough spot. My instinct would be to thin off the rightmost red.
okay.
Play two rails up the table, but
Boy, that
Could also
requires
thin.
an accurate hit there out of the pocket.
Yeah. Can thin. Oh, he went for it. Oh, wow. What a shot.
Seriously? Okay.
But then again, now what?
Well,
You got another long blue shot here, but if you make both of these, you got a chance.
shot at the last one.
Yeah, right? What are we going to do now, huh?
Standard procedure here.
It just shows you Daniel's lack of fear when it comes to pocketing balls in this table. Is he going for it in the middle? I like it up in the corner.
Me too.
And doing like a stun run forward.
Pocket's pretty big, actually.
Oh, middle's open as well.
Man.
He's swinging that ball, and he's on this red,
Sure
too.
is. He's a...
Might be jacked up. No, he's good. Wow. Talk about ball pocketing here.
All right. Both players are starting to warm up. I like this.
Yeah. Prathamesh just patiently waiting, knowing Daniel will eventually run out of these shots. At some point, you have to think. Don't think he regrets leaving him where he did. Oh, he got the bust out. He got the opening. And he's on the pink. This could be trouble. Got the perfect breakout. Nice shot.
Here comes Daniel.
Yeah, come one cushion across. If you can get the cue ball right where the black spot is. You got your choice of reds. Black goes. Pink is back on his spot. This could be danger. Oh, he cut it thick. Oh, big miss. Uh-oh. I think he just nudged it to leave the red on. Oh, no, he could be hooked. It's just close.
You got a nice little roll here.
Yeah, I think he's actually...
No, I think I can see it.
No, he can see it, looks like. Oh, so a big miss there from Daniel. He could have stolen this frame if he makes these last few reds, but...
Can he make this?
He can make this, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
He's shooting at it like he can.
Yeah, he sure is. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, wow. He rifled it. It's going to roll pretty safe. Not bad. This is cuttable, though. And it's a natural leave-up table, so I think Daniel's going to swing at it.
I think you're right.
Worst case, you make it and you play safe behind the yellow.
Yeah, just head towards the green, right?
Yeah, something like that. Just miss the blue, whatever you do. And
Yeah, great.
shouldn't leave anything on. Could also thin off the left edge. It's the more classical safety. Oh, he went for the bank? Maybe he just mishit it. It's going to go in, though. No, not quite. Wow.
Did you get the snooker? I always wanted to see that.
Oh, I see my hand saying that was a foul. The pink moved. Well, I didn't see it, I guess, but neither player nor referee called it, so shot goes to the shooter. And I think he can go rail first. He's looking at. Yeah, he hooked him.
This doesn't have to go in, does it?
Nope, this is not an easy
Yeah,
cut.
nice shot.
Oh, perfect.
Ooh, love tap off the yellow.
Yeah, but now I think he's just going to roll up maybe behind yellow. He's got a natural, so the yellow's a good backboard for the blue as a blocker, right?
Okay.
You don't need a rail, so just roll up and tap the yellow. Even if you don't get behind it, I think the blue's got him hooked.
Yeah, that's a smart shot.
If you can roll up on it.
Yeah, he went and looked, right, to see where he needs to be. Yeah,
Yeah,
there
exactly.
you go. That's where he's doing it again. Yeah.
He's also looking for black. He can roll up behind green, too. And black is a good blocker if he doesn't get the green. That's what he's opting to do, because I guess the yellow's also in that line.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice shot. So this is a big shot because this is unlimited snookers, I believe.
Man, this is the pockets. It's... Oh, okay, he can go... Yeah, I see.
He's going to go rail first, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, he might have ran a little far.
Okay, so it wasn't that bad.
Ideally, he cuts off both rail first attempts in that way and then makes him kick at it, but pretty easy escape with that.
Mm-hmm.
I see. He might have hit the pink with the tip of his cue after the stroke. Yep. Might have been the case. I'm not sure. We'll have to go back and check, but regardless, it's in the past now. Wow.
Nice stroke.
That's a confident shot. Didn't get a good cue ball, though. Thing here is going to be playing for yellow next. So the aggressive shot would be to shoot the yellow or green into the side pocket.
In the conservative way.
Conservative way, you might just want to roll up on the green. Or you could play to kind of cut the pink and play behind the black. I don't know, really.
Okay.
It's hard to say. Just because it's a tough shot. Yeah, he's looking somewhere in this area, maybe playing off of the brown. He could play off of the green, I guess, too. Just barely miss the yellow and play between blue and black with the cue ball.
Gotcha. Yep.
I think those are all options. Yeah, he's looking at brown, I think, though. Is he going to be using blue or black? Looks like blue. Oh, he caught the jaw. That's not going to be good. Yeah, he didn't want to do that. I think had he missed the jaw, he would have had him on the blue all day. But just caught the point of that rounded knuckle and pushed it out to the center of the table. So now Daniel can run this.
This
if he
might go
stuns.
in here.
Ooh, just a
Man,
bit
he
thick.
Just missed that.
Is the blue going to be coming to his rescue?
Oh, yeah. No jump cues in snooker.
No jump cues. No jump cues. Unfortunately.
No,
Can you imagine
I'm
if they had jump
glad.
cues?
No, I wouldn't have. That would be awful.
What a jump shot would look like on a snooker table.
Yeah,
That'd be wild.
I'm glad that that's not in snooker.
This could be on, actually. He's there just looking at it. Based on where we're sitting, looks like there could be a possible window. But no, I think he's going to kick at this rail first. He pointed on the rail with his hand. He's going to come up behind it. If he can slow roll this, he can get behind the pink. Oh, he missed it altogether.
Nelly.
It's almost like he spun it a little too much. And now he's let the free ball on. So you know the rule about free ball?
No.
So after a foul and a miss, if you leave something blocking the next ball to where you can't see both extreme edges.
Mm-hmm.
So right now, after he made the miss, Daniel can't hit the yellow on both extreme sides. You got to be able to hit it full in the face and both edges. If you can't see both edges, it's a free ball situation. So you can elect any ball on the table, and that turns into your current ball for that one shot.
That's brutal.
So
okay.
Right now, he can choose to make the green, the blue, the brown, any ball he can choose, and he says that's the yellow for this shot.
Okay. He still doesn't have a very good shot.
He still doesn't have a good shot. Yeah. So this could be a chance. This could be a put Prathamesh back in either here or what he just shot at, which I think he's gonna put him back here if I were to pick. And so the problem with the free ball, you can't snooker behind the free ball. It's the only thing.
Okay.
So you can't just elect a free ball and roll up on it.
Okay.
Right?
So he's got to come off the 6. And
he's still going to do something, yeah. So if he plays like the green as his free ball, he still has to push and use maybe the blue or the black as the blocker or something. But it's going to elect to put him back with the same shot again. We get the instant replay out to help Mike out if he needs.
So there's another option here? So
he's going to replace the balls in this case. So he has 3 options. He can shoot with his left and take a free ball. He can leave Prathamesh in on the resulting part of the shot. Or he can replace the balls and make him shoot again. So he's opted to replace it, make him shoot again. The only reason I don't like replacing
I like that. Okay, I like that rule.
Yeah.
Go ahead and do it again.
Go ahead and shoot it again.
Yeah.
Exactly. The only reason I don't like it here is because it was a pretty easy kick in the first place, so you figure he's going to hit it. And where the cue ball was, up in the corner of the jaws, would have been a tougher kick in my opinion. So I would have opted to leave Prathamesh up in the corner where the cue ball was.
Gotcha.
But he replaced. ended up making contact, and he left this yellow on. It's going to get him behind the blue. No, it's going to leak out. I don't think it passes the pink. It's awfully tight. It looks like my score is a little bit off.
Well, what can he do here in terms of safe? He banked the one back up table. Yeah, right there, right where he's aiming.
Yeah, I think banking up table play the cue ball behind the black or the blue.
It might kiss though, right?
Yeah, the double kiss is definitely on. So you have to manipulate it with some inside probably. If you want to play around. If you want to play the cue ball down to the bottom rail, I guess. There's some right spin, I guess, in this case. He could opt to play the cue ball 2 rails and play it behind the pink after contact, but it's kind of a touchy shot.
I don't think it's gonna kiss. I think it's close, but it's usually the rule is if you're straight in the corner pocket.
Yeah, you're almost always gonna kiss, right?
Right. This one's a little off, and I think it's off in the right way not to kiss.
Okay.
In my opinion.
Oh, he caught it too thin. I think he deflected more than he thought. He put maybe a little too much side on that shot, but
Oh, he can nestle up behind the pink here, right?
yeah, I think that's the shot.
Yeah,
Definitely a one pocket shot, right?
He missed it.
A little bit short. He knew that was a big shot. He could have gotten him. So I don't know if I think my score might be right or might be a little bit off. I'm not sure who has 31 and who has 30, but we'll find out in a bit. Either way, anybody's game right now. Kind of playing for the first to get a shot. And where the brown sits, it's going to be an important shot too, or an important ball, because it doesn't really go anywhere. It does bank into the side. So we could see whoever makes the yellow-green to get on the brown in that way. Now the blue's coming up to this corner. So I think the key ball on this rack is going to be the
brown.
The brown, yeah. Whoever can make the brown blue to pink to black, they all kind of lead to each other.
Yeah, that's what I would have tried to do there. Good shot, good speed.
Yeah, that's the classic. Just bump it up. That's what you're relying on mostly, right? Is the speed of that object ball coming down, at least getting as close to the rail as possible. And your cue ball can kind of be anywhere up table.
To get behind the pink here, you can't just roll it. Put some English. Make it
Yeah, I think
tough to control.
and it was side.
Why?
Oh, he's gonna hit the point. Nope.
He's gonna sell out a shot here.
Yeah, I think the shot is on. Goes in the middle. Still, the brown's gonna be the key shot, I think. The double is definitely on for the brown to the opposite middle pocket. This one, you probably just stun 2 rails out, maybe 3 rails. No, 2 rails. Draw back 1 rail, or just float past it.
Make that sucker, right?
Not a bad try. This could be rolling up behind the blue, thin off the edge.
Okay.
If you hit it soft enough, you won't leave it, but it's playing at a pace.
I like this. That's a good shot.
It's a shot I think I take for granted is that, just 1 rail bank it up table. It's pretty straightforward, but it really does put your opponent in a tough spot.
Oh, yeah.
They're not able to do the same thing back. This is going to sell out.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
It's tough to cue that ball, right? I mean, when you're
Yeah.
end rail to end rail like that.
Any slight little miss hit is either leaving it into the middle like this, or if you hit it right, then you may leave it on the rail. It's definitely touchy. So I think he's just going to screw this back a bit. I don't think he has an angle to go towards the green. Screw back. Cue ball right where it is almost. Actually, this is better. This way he can go one cushion and try to run into the brown.
Okay.
I think that's the shot. One cushion, get in the gap between the brown and the rail. Push it out table. Or if you hit the brown full in the face.
Still getting my mind wrapped around that brown being a dead stick of where it's at. You know, it looks so easy.
The double is not that bad. Like playing the bank shot into the side pocket, that's not bad. But shooting it up in the left corner, that's
hazardous.
That's a death shot. Yeah.
Okay, all right, I believe you.
You're not playing shape, or if you're playing shape for that shot, then I'll take it.
Yeah, because he definitely tried to.
He's trying to nudge
into it. Yeah. Okay.
See? And now where he left this here, you're not taking this into the top left. You're doing a 3-railer here.
Okay.
The side pocket. That's the shot here.
Okay. That's what he did. Yeah.
You make it.
Safe.
It goes in. If you miss, you get it safe off the 4th rail.
Yeah, that's a standard pull safe.
Yeah.
Not standard, but
It's a pretty common snooker shot because most players are not going to be shooting that into the corner. So you see that a lot. They call it the 3-cushion middle.
Yep. A little less common in pool, but that shot is there.
Yeah, it comes up in banks a lot. One pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, watch out, pink.
You think Daniel's even money on this shot here, or is he an underdog?
I think he's a slight underdog to get on the brown. To make it, probably even money.
Yeah.
Nice shot, Daniel. Now what? I'd say cross bank this brown towards the pink.
Okay.
Play the cue ball up table.
That looks like a kiss to me.
Always playing it the other way. Got fortunate with the double kiss. It's gonna hug the rail. No, it's left something on maybe. It's cuttable. It's tough though.
Yeah.
Just because of where the cue ball is, especially.
You want to go in with some speed here, right? So if you miss it, it's not going to sit in the hole.
And then you can also get position on the blue, come up with 2 rails.
He really doesn't have much of the ball, does he? To be able to hit it hard.
That's what I was telling you. Is like the amount of exposed cue ball over that cushion when you're tight to it is pretty tiny amount.
You definitely can't accelerate very much. You're going to run. Tip's going to give, right?
Yeah, definitely. All right, I think he's even money on this one.
Okay. Ooh.
Oh, this could go in. Oh, wow. Very close. Gonna leave a shot into the corner. Not easy. Kind of a spot shot type shot.
I think this is a must make.
It was a big shot from Daniel because he's up two
Right.
points, and the brown and blue, another 9 would have put him 11 ahead. He would have needed pink to run out the frame. I think either player needs pink to win. Brown, blue, pink. Otherwise, it's probably going to come down to a black ball game. Wow, look at that
stroke.
shot. Wasn't able to check it enough off of that rail, so it's probably going to be playing safe off of this. But a rocket shot there. You can also thin the left edge, try to get behind the black off 2 rails. That's kind of awkward angle for that shot, though. I don't know if I like that. I like thinning the right side, playing the cue ball up table, hug him to that top rail, and then play the blue behind the black, maybe. Tough spot. He can go for the bank, too.
I like that.
It's kind of
He
a
can-
free shot.
Is right, and play the speed to
Yeah, because
so
he'll
it
get a
doesn't
shot
sit
at
in
the
the
pink.
hole.
Exactly.
But he's taking your shot. He's going to thin off it.
I was going to go behind.
I like going up table there, but
That was a speed, not quite. I think Daniel's going to take the bank on.
yeah, the little two-way or
Mm-hmm.
yeah, good speed.
Yeah, perfect speed. Just enough not to leave a shot.
Yeah.
Well, it's a little bit closer to the pocket than he would have liked, probably. This does cut. It's got to be pretty precise, though.
Good luck. You're selling out, right, if you miss.
Yeah, that's true. Where the pink sits, it's pocketable, but it's still not easy. Yeah, he's looking at it.
Gotta try and get behind the 8 ball here, I think.
Yeah, if he hits it with the right pace,
Or
he can
the
get up
black
and
ball,
down.
I mean.
Yeah. Yeah, you said the deuce earlier, and I was like, wait a second.
I'm sorry. I like this. That's a good shot.
Yeah, the classic
Yeah.
bank up
Straight
table.
up
It's going to come
table.
out too far, though. This is a chance for Daniel.
Sure is.
Two-point game. Both players need 2 balls out of these last 3 to win. Overcuts it, and now I think he's going to leave a shot for Prathamesh. Pretty similar. Tense moments in the match.
I think I'm trying to get behind the 8 or the black ball here.
Yeah,
Yeah, shooting in the upper right
upper right,
corner and
2 rails.
yeah,
Yeah, it's not bad. You'll still have a look at the pink if you get behind the black.
exactly.
Yep, he's opting for your shot. A little bit too much spin. He's going to get behind the pink, though.
Yeah.
It's behind the pink.
Yo, that's
Dynamite. Wow. This could be a
Yeah.
disaster for Daniel. Yikes. Looks like referee Dominguez out there going to mark the ball just to make sure if he chooses to replace it, it'll be an easy respot. It's a new little trick we've been doing here now. Is
Okay, yeah.
marking the ball on a tough safety. So just in case they miss, it's pretty easy to replace the ball if needed. Just take a tiny little tailor's pencil and just mark a little bit
that
of
makes sense.
on the cloth. Pretty easily to just wipe off after the shot. It's a tough one though.
Oh yeah.
Hard to judge this so close to the cushion if you're kicking it this way.
A lot of slide and bend in this
Mm-hmm.
sort of shot.
These rails play pretty true, but the thing is the cloth is still fairly slippery, so it'll
Mhm.
slide wide a little bit.
It did. It
Ooh.
grabbed right before it was headed
Yeah.
right for it.
End up overpowering it. I think he's going to get put back here. It's such a tough shot at that angle, so I don't think you blame Prathamesh. And since he's going for the blue here, this is a 5-point foul instead of just a 4-point foul.
Gotcha.
So it's a foul and a miss, 5 points. And then Prathamesh opting to replace the balls, make him shoot the same shot again. Now the difference in score looks like 7 points. And I believe there's 18 remaining on the table. So I think if they're playing unlimited snookers, he has at least another 2
Now he
places.
made the small adjustment there.
Yeah.
I like where he's at now. I think he's gonna hit it here. Yeah, right.
Yeah,
yep.
perfect. Watch out, cue ball. Oh, nice shot. Yeah, well done. You can get him on the black here, too. Uh-oh.
That's
Uh-oh.
a good shot there by Daniel.
Yeah, well done. Those are the kind of things you got to do as a top player. Is not necessarily about hitting it on the first try,
Mm-hmm.
because you know you're going to get replaced. It's about hitting it, getting a good line on the first try and get the calibration. And then on the second and third try, you get exactly where you want to hit the ball.
Right. Don't waste your
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Pretty common thing is for there's a pretty handy escape when you got somebody hugged up to the top rail.
Okay.
And the stack is available, but you can't really kick at the stack easily, and you don't want to hit the part of the stack that's going to leave a shot on. You'll see somebody two rail and hit the edge of the stack and run the cue ball up table.
Right.
Kind of off like the left edge two rail or something.
Yep.
When you shoot that shot,
pile,
though,
right?
you'll see them miss it first because they miss it short, and it goes up table, and they get replaced because they're not going to leave a shot on.
Sure.
And then at that point, they can start to creep closer and closer to the actual thin edge of the reds. Might cost you a couple foul points, but at that level, when you can run, 50, 60
sense,
breaks,
right?
yeah, you don't want to leave a shot.
That's going to leave.
Yeah, it's going to roll up and leave something.
He's certainly taking his time here. He wants to make this. Of course, why not, right?
Yeah. Where the pink lies, it's not easy.
Ooh,
oh, wow.
Man, he really smoked that in there.
Yikes.
I like that about Daniel. He really wants to bear down and make a ball he can. He'll take his time and aim it up right.
Now, 2-point game. It's going to come down to the black. Unless... So in this case, Prathamesh needs the pink to win. If Prathamesh makes the pink, it'll be too many points. It'll be a 9-point or an 8-point lead, I guess. Too many points for Daniel to overcome. But if Daniel makes this pink ball, it's going to come down to whoever makes the black. Oh, this could go in. Nope. Hit the long rail. Is it going to leave it over the side?
That would be bad.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, he just got
Just
past
rolled
it.
enough. Wow. And I think where it's lying now.
It's tough. There's no...
Yeah, I don't think the cross pink is on, yeah.
The cross isn't there. The corner is, but
yeah,
good luck.
Yeah, the cross looks so... Yeah, I think it's just tight enough to the rail that he can't get the cross.
No, I don't think so.
He could try to hit it at a good speed and try to compress the cushion a little more, but it's tough. I think if his cue ball was where the black was, the cross would be on. But how it lies here, most likely he's going to be double kissing out of that. I think the corner's the shot. Play a draw shot behind the black if you miss. Yeah, that's what he tried. It's going to leave a shot for Daniel.
Nice cue ball, though. I like what he did there. He's got it.
It's got it into the middle, actually. I like shooting this in... Actually, yeah, I mean, middle is the shot to run out the rack because you need both balls here. Corner is probably the safer shot to not leave something on.
I agree. Yeah. Ooh, yeah.
Because it depends. If you shoot this in the middle and you hit the far jaw or something, your cue ball's coming back down, you might leave it. It's tough.
They could follow each other, right? And
Yeah.
You gotta take
Nails it.
Yeah.
And he's going to be lined up pretty nice for the black here. I think he's a favorite to get this.
Yeah, I think so.
This could be quite the steal for Daniel. Oh, just overcut it. Wow. And now he's left him close to the black, which is ideal for trying to make a long shot like this. But it's a black ball game.
Yeah, this doesn't have to go in.
No, it doesn't have
right?
to go
I
in,
mean,
but this is
nothing
where
really does.
this is where you want to be. Closer to the
Right,
black is a
right.
lot easier to cut this in at this distance. Wow, I thought Daniel had that for sure. A little bit of pressure. It's a pretty
Yeah, a
big
little
frame.
too hard, I think. Yeah. I agree with that.
Yeah, everyone said, yeah, a little too hard. Same. Shu Cheng saying a little too hard. Yeah, I just needed to make it. But this is not easy either. It looks good. Oh, no.
Oh, man.
Oh, no. We got a game, ladies and gentlemen. Big frame, too, to go 2-1 up. It's a best of 7, so race to 4.
Rune says must play soft on these tables.
Yeah, something about it if you just catch it. Oh, is he going for this bank? It's getting close, but it's going to come short. And he's going to leave something on. Another like kind of half to 3/4 ball.
All right, Broom,
Quarter ball
what's the right speed to play on this if you're cutting it in the corner?
Yeah, the problem with a cut like this is if you hit it a little bit softer, you might sell out and leave it.
Right. Is he all in?
I think he is.
Oh, he.
Oh, 3 cushion middle. 3 cushion middle. Watch out, cue ball. Oh, wow.
Good shot, actually.
Yeah.
That's a great shot.
Perfect.
Yep. Daniel's in a tough spot here to not sell anything out.
Double kissed it. Oh, got fortunate the black rolled that far up table after the double kiss.
But this is actually.
Yeah. Now it's opportunity for Prathamesh. I think this is where he takes it on. Yeah, hammer smashing. That was the correct shot. Yeah. I think I would agree, especially in hindsight. Pretty natural to play that safety. This is the shot that he has to take on, I think, though. It's a pretty standard cut, but it's just a long distance. And if he plays the cue ball to land on the top rail, he could definitely still leave it tough. Oh, rattles it. Because it got a good cue ball. It's got a good cue ball. Yep. It's going to leave something tough.
Boy, that's a bad spot.
Yeah, Shu Cheng asking, what happens if Prathamesh scratch back there? Yeah, so since they're on the last black. Oh, this is no good. This is no good. I think this ball goes in.
You think this is in?
I think he's left him hand on the table. This is not ideal.
I think your stroke has to be perfectly straight here.
Yeah, but it's enough away from the pocket that it's not that tight of a pocket.
But he can't roll it. He's got to.
No, he's going to rifle it, but
Yeah.
still, like, this is a much easier shot than whatever Daniel had earlier. Whatever.
Sure. Oh, I
Anybody.
agree with that. No, I
Yeah.
100% agree with that.
I think he's a favorite to make this.
Yes. Yeah.
I think you just got to bear down and make this ball. That's it. He actually cut it to the wrong side, but is it going to go? Oh, wow. Almost went into the opposite corner, but he actually hit the right edge of that ball. Wow. Yeah, so the rule is scoring on the last black can only happen once. You can't score multiple times with the last black. So either a foul or it goes in, ends the frame regardless.
Ooh.
So had Prathamesh scratched in that last shot, or I guess Daniel would have still needed the pink, and then Daniel gets the pink, then it would have been in the end of the frame. Yeah, Shu Cheng, he said, looked like he was not aiming at the center ball. Yeah, Prathamesh has this weird thing where he kind of aims off ball.
Yeah, a
the
lot of
left
pool
side.
players do that, actually.
And then he comes in on the shot. It's kind of interesting. I think this is a cross bank. Cross corner. No, he went for it. Missed it well enough, maybe. It's the right speed. Another chance. This is on the rail, though.
This has a pretty big pocket here. It's
Yeah. Got a good line of sight for us. So we'll know if it goes in. Problem is he's on the rail.
Oh yeah.
Cut it thick. This could sell out. It's rolling. It's rolling. He wants it to hug the rail. I think he's perfect. Oh, not perfect. This cuts.
I think Daniel's gonna make this one.
You think this one's going in?
Yeah, I do.
This is the end of the black ball frame.
This be it.
This is close. Nails it.
Good shot, Daniel.
Nice shot. Daniel goes up 2-1. Good stuff. Yeah, Buck Moose. There's something with the encoding, I believe, over the wire that I gotta figure out. I'll try to get on it. Hopefully, it doesn't interrupt too much. We're testing out a little bit of a new streaming setup. We're using a laptop here just to test how we can do this streaming setup on the road in case we got to do some live streams in other locations. But so far, so good. Just a little bit of camera encryption. While the players while Mike is racking the balls, we're going to do a little shout out and let you guys know about our membership. Come get in as an Ox member. You got 24-hour access to the club and $8 an hour during off hours. You also get introed and notified of all the new events coming up. Last year we had a good set of events. We had Jeremy Jones come and do some lessons. He may or may not be coming again this year. We'll see. Any pro events we have, you get first dibs on tickets and get to bask in the glory and all the events we have coming up. Washington Snooker League is coming up. We're going to have a meeting coming up in the next week or so, I think, deciding on a beginner and an advanced division for Washington Snooker League. There's also a new club down in Rochester, Washington that opened up. Carl Hancock, shout out to them. In the Pocket Snooker Club. Maybe have some Washington Snooker League action going down over there. It might be interesting. But yeah, come check us out. If you're interested, reach out, Mike at Ox Billiards, or reach out through Facebook for more stuff about Washington Snooker League. And we got the big event coming up later this year, the World Women's Snooker coming back to the U.S. for the U.S. Women's Snooker Open. Going to be hosted here again at Ox Billiards in Seattle, Washington. It's going to be a ranking event for the World Women's Snooker Tour. Hopefully we get all the big names that come. We are a sponsor of Bex Kenna. Hopefully she can make it out here again. Should be an awesome event as it was last year. Maybe we'll get some other big names to come show up. Should be a good time. And it looks like a comfort break for both players as we get this next frame started. Daniel's 2-1 up against Prathamesh, and I think he's going to be breaking off in this next frame. But we'll take a quick break until the players are ready to go. I'll be right back. All right, we're getting ready to get the next frame started. Daniel to break off. Yeah, SE Manhattan, we got a little bit of an update here. Turns out Mike did mark that foul. I just had missed it, and I updated the score because I thought I had made a mistake, but turns out he did award the 6-point foul to Daniel. So, yep, everything was covered. He did hit it with the edge of his cue. Just got confirmation during the break. So, good call, good viewer knowledge, and good call by ref Mike Dominguez. Making the calls and keeping us in line. Nicely done. And I want to give a big shout out to Chalkbox Productions. Patrick Nick sending in a donation Thank you, Patrick. We appreciate it. We have a donation Venmo in the description on YouTube and Facebook if you guys want to check it out. We have yet to set up automated donations. I think we need a certain follower count before that, but if anybody wants to donate and help us reinvest into stream and get more camera angles and get more stuff going and more events going on, greatly would appreciate it. Shout out to Patrick Nix. Thanks for the donation. And a spicy start to this one. Prathamesh with a shot just off the rack. Just off the breakoff, I mean. But able to capitalize with the blue. So it looks like blue off the spot, but pink has kind of come up and taken its spot. Black has been pushed safe now, so maybe a less traditional start of the frame. You never know. Uh-oh, this cue ball could be going in. Yeah, Patrick, thanks. Ken Sorum saying, comfort break. Snooker is so classy. Yeah, I'm just going off all the lingo I get off of the, the professional commentator. That's all I'm running off of. So, pardon my UK if I go too far. But there is a lot of different terminology. You know all the terminology for snooker?
No.
No?
Kidding me?
You don't know about so the main one, first off, was the rest.
Okay.
The rest?
I get that.
The bridge,
okay.
right?
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Let's play trivia now. Do you know what a double is?
I would imagine something that happens twice.
Okay.
Other than that, no.
So a double is a bank shot, a one-rail bank shot.
Oh, so the
you
rail
change
in the
direction.
pocket? Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, or you go rail in the pocket. Yeah, something like that, right? Now, what's a treble?
I don't know.
A treble would be a double bank. Makes sense?
Certainly makes sense,
Yeah,
doesn't
there
it?
you go.
Okay.
And then what else we got? You ever heard of a plant?
No.
So a plant is a combination,
Oh.
right? So like the plant, you plant this ball onto that ball, and then it makes that
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense.
combo as a
Sorta.
plant. Yeah. And then what else? We got a few more. I'm trying to think. Oof. So when you talk about the point of the pocket,
Mm-hmm.
because the pocket's not coming to a point, it's more rounded. They call it a knuckle usually instead of
knuckles
a point.
are rounded.
Yeah,
I got
yeah.
it.
And then what else? Yeah, we got. I see my hand saying a run is a break. So a certain break, a 50 break, a 20 break, that's a run of that many points, right?
Break. Gotcha.
And then when you break the balls, it's called a break off. So that's kind of the difference there. Yeah, I don't know. UK is kind of special in that way sometimes. Some ways,
Yeah.
but, there's another one that I just thought of. Oh, you ever roll a ball up to the point and hook yourself on the point
I have.
on the cushion? That's called being angled on the cushion
Oh.
when you actually hook yourself.
Angled. I don't know,
Yeah.
it's terminology for a round thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Angular.
Rail and a cushion. Yeah, rail and cushion's pretty synonymous. Patrick asking, do snooker commentators usually say spicy? I don't know. Maybe they're gonna start to catch on. I think we gotta make a shirt that says spicy on it or something. Get it to catch on. My first terminology that I want the snooker tour to adopt next is the term for a fluked snooker. Oh, that's another one. A fluke. A fluke is slop.
Got it.
Right?
Got it. Yeah.
And a snooker is hooking someone, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So a fluked snooker is what we're calling here at Ox a fluker.
Okay, gotcha.
My goal is for it to catch on at the world scale. We're going to get it onto the commentators 100%.
It's a little too simple, don't you think?
But how's nobody thought of it yet, you know?
Right.
And what else we got? Yeah, hook and snooker, rail cushion. Oh, clearance. So clearance is a run out.
Okay.
Right? You just run the balls
Sense.
out. You make a clearance.
Okay, clearance.
One thing that's kind of interesting is that the short rail at the top of our screen,
Yes.
that's called the bulk cushion. It's kind of like the foot of the table, and the rail at the bottom of the screen is called the top cushion.
Okay.
So kind of interesting. But when we look at snooker from this angle, and you say the top right corner pocket,
That would be
it's
closest
the
to us.
bottom right corner
Okay,
pocket,
yeah,
technically.
right.
Yeah, so that's kind of tricky too. But I think that's one that's a little bit less commonly said, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, a lot of little tricky things here and there. Ooh, this is a nice shot from Daniel. Oh, there you go. A rack is a frame. Yeah, Ken, that's a good one. A game or a single rack is a frame.
Okay.
That's a pretty common one. In-off. Oh, there you go. Dan Peterson with the clutch in-off. What's an in-off?
I don't know.
In-off is a scratch.
Ah.
Like a pocket scratch.
Okay.
Right? If you go in off the ball into the pocket. Oh, then in that case, what's a carom?
Okay, I would assume the carom off the red into the
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
pocket.
I said the carom. I gave you the answer. What I meant to say was a cannon.
Right.
A cannon is a carom.
Okay.
Right? So you make the ball and you cannon into a certain red. Or I guess it's a billiard, technically, right?
Right.
You hit this ball and the cue ball runs into this other ball. That's a cannon. Kind of like a breakout.
Well, I know it is a billiard, right?
Yeah,
Isn't that
billiard. Yeah.
Okay.
So I think billiard would be
A cannon.
cannon,
Right.
yeah.
Okay.
what we got on this blue. Just cut it thick. Our camera keeps doing this thing. I gotta figure out what's going on. Don't like it. Yeah, there's a lot of little lingo here and there, back and forth. It's kind of interesting. It's cool stuff to learn about, I guess. Also shows you how silly the British are sometimes with their lingo. But I don't judge, you know. Wow. Look at that shot.
Yeah, perfect.
Rifles it in. Perfect on the black. Yeah, Marcello, one pocket on a snooker table would be a long game. One pocket's already long enough, and snooker on its own is already long enough. Just put them together. Holy smokes. Oh, nice shot here. He's got this red into the left middle pocket. That's another thing. They say middle instead of side.
Ah,
Right?
gotcha.
Middle pocket,
yeah, I
side
noticed
pocket.
that one, yeah.
Yeah. But you know, we got snooker here in America, so there's got to be some overlap. There's got to be some blending of the terminology at some point, right?
Yeah.
So he's gonna go this in the left corner pocket. But we overcut that. He wanted to avoid the hit on the bottom red. I don't think that was a shot. I like the one in the middle. Maybe his angle was going away from the black, I guess.
Yeah.
And that was the only way to stay on. Looks like Daniel opting to take maybe the one into the middle pocket just because he doesn't want to bridge over this ball. I think so. This is still the shot, though. It's pretty easy to get on
No, yeah.
black from here. Yeah, this is good. And looks like he's on for this red into the middle. And he can kind of stun draw this back down table for the black in the same corner as he just shot it in. Yeah, it's good speed.
Well, what happened? I was gone for a second.
I think Daniel's on a little bit of a run here. Sorry, a little bit of a break here. It's going to roll this forward probably and play for the 2 reds that are closest to the black, to the left corner. Just a high ball, come up table. Wants to get fairly straight. Looks pretty good. If not, he can always just kind of soft draw this back, play for the black in the same pocket. Yeah, nice little stun. This could be a little run here.
Right.
Yeah, he's perfect in this red, and then another soft draw back for the black. Might run into it. It's pretty touchy. He might have too much angle. He's also stretched out too, so might choose to go forward and run into the black. Oh no, he's able to miss it. Nice shot. Yeah, we're at 25. A break of 25.
Was he playing the green?
Yeah, I guess so. Kind of end of run type shot. Maybe. I mean, he could still come back down, but a little risky. Yeah, miss that. Just gonna leave this red. Oh, is the green gonna cover? Uh-oh. Wow, what a roll here. Yeah, based on our angle, he just got enough of the potting angle to cover that red. So he's gonna take this red below the green.
Yeah.
Still pretty makeable, but now he's stretched out. Not as easy of a shot as he would have liked to start off.
Right. The other shot looks a lot better, doesn't it?
Yeah. I think that's the high break of the match so far, though. 25 just now from Daniel. I don't think we've had a 25 yet. Pretty solid.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice little stun. Is going to come up enough for the black. Looks pretty good. It's as good as he could have asked for.
All right, it's time to. I'm shooting at this.
Yeah, it's a blind cut, but this is still a shot you practice. You have to have in your arsenal. Oh, nice speed. Nicely done. It's going to be perfect on this into the middle.
That was a good shot.
Not sure if he can roll forward, but knowing Prathamesh is going to stun this over past the green, past the blue, play for the black. Oh no, decided to roll it.
Oh, I think he's trying to play the green in the middle, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, green in the side. I don't know. This red goes for sure, and it's coming on the black.
All he's got to do is stop it, right?
Yeah, kind of like a little stun. I think he has a tiny bit of angle.
Oh,
he overcut it. Maybe trying to force too much. Yeah, I guess green is the next shot, really. And then you play for that last red up table that's open. Now, an interesting thing to think about is where the red lies up by the pink. That could lead to a nasty snooker later on in the match. I don't know who's going to get to it first, but...
Well, it's not happening anymore.
Never mind. Damn it, Prathamesh had to mess me up. I was thinking I was being all smart about that call and this and that, but now he's gone ahead and ruined my plans. This is a little risky. He's gonna leave this into the right side pocket if he misses this. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I like that shot. The more and more I find that, at least at our level, snooker ends up being a game about what you leave, not necessarily what you make.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
You can lose to a player just simply by just leaving them the world, you know?
Of course. Of course.
Dan asking, Daniels isn't using the carbon fiber snooker cue. No. He didn't ask for it today, and he just started playing right off the bat, so... It's here sitting next to me, but I guess he's comfortable with his Revo. He's shooting with that for a bit. He was practicing a couple times here at Ox past couple weeks. And I think he's been using most of the time the pool cue. I think it is the 11.8 millimeter shaft, Revo shaft, so if he's comfortable with it, that's all you need. Watch out, cue ball. Looks good. Not going to have an easy shot, though. This is going to be a safety coming up for sure. Hug him to this pink.
Yeah.
Now, how do you shoot this shot? Do you just shoot this no spin on the cue ball and just get the speed right? Do you ever put any sight on this? Do you check it? Do you outside it?
I'm putting spin on it so I don't have to hit it as hard.
I see. So you're putting a little bit of outside spin up there to run?
Yeah, and then it bites over. So.
Yeah. Yeah,
that was hit really hard there, actually. For me, anyway.
Mm-hmm. But he covered that red at least, so.
Sure did.
Only thing on is this edge of this red. But everything else looks pretty safe. It's got almost a full ball, I think. Oh, it's awfully close.
There isn't much there. I mean, what do you... Oh, he found a way to get back down. Nice shot.
Yeah, nice. Found that path with the cue ball nicely.
Yeah.
And he's doubled him up, so this red is covered. A little tap on the table from Prath there. Yeah, you can't really go for this, I don't think, because you're going to be selling out. Now, a shot you might want to go for is going in off the other red off the other red into the pocket. At least it,
I think that
sends the other one around.
A good option. It's really hard to get back up table from there. I don't really see a...
Well, he could bank this red one rail up to where the brown is and play the cue ball on the right side of the rail of the red that's close to the pocket.
Okay.
Because in the worst case, he just leaves the cut on the red.
Sure. Yeah. That's not a bad idea.
And like I said, that red that's on the rail, the bottom rail.
Yeah, it's out of play, right?
Yeah, you're not really shooting at that. I mean, Daniel might because he's
Daniel.
Daniel, right? But
pretty much need ball in hand to make it, right?
Yeah. It's kind of like the pressure shot when you watch the pros play to make that last red for the black, make the clearance. They always leave it for the end, kind of. Well, not always, but depending on the style. Because sometimes leaving that shot as the last shot would be a lot more pressure. Oh, he's kicking at the one that's near the cushion. I don't know if he's going to get there. Oh, just barely got it.
Good
nice shot.
That's awfully... he had to hit a really good shot there to get out of trouble. Just put him right back. I think that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, can you put him back without messing up this red? Because
right.
The aggressive safety is to put him back there and leave a red really easy that's on into the pocket so you have nowhere to hide.
It's just not sitting real nice for that, is it?
Yeah, I think he has to use the red that's up table to play safe with. But
right.
How do you play safe from that red now? Also, I mean, you got to get a perfect cue ball basically if you thin off the right edge of this.
Mm-hmm.
Might go for this?
Yeah, it looks like he's kind of like, well, I might as well go for it.
Yeah. The benefit of missing it on the left side is that he'll hit the jaw and it'll come back. Yeah, it'll come back out this way and he won't leave a shot.
That's what you're talking about. Okay.
Yeah. That is one benefit, but he has left this red into the right corner. I think it's on.
Well, he better not miss.
Yeah, he's got a gap between the pink and yellow. Probably will play for green.
Does he have the red sitting by the hole?
Yeah, that's the red he's on, I think.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, there's a gap.
Okay, yep. It did leak out. All right.
He's going to roll this, so he's going to probably play for pink in this speed. And misses the shot. Misses the shot thick. I think the key there is to come past the side enough that you're not leaving the red into the right middle pocket, right?
Yeah. What are you doing here?
Is he going to back cut this? He's looking at it.
Play the double, right? Or try and get behind the pink here, if you can.
Yeah, he might try to cut this in though. No, he's gonna play this red down here. Okay. Yeah, this play behind the pink. Yeah. Oh, he pushed it to the rail. Is he gonna get lucky?
No.
Nope, I think it's on.
Farm there.
Yep, there's a gap for sure.
And it's pretty easy to fall on the black, right?
Yeah. Pretty straightforward shot, I think. Black's available. The only problem with this is if you roll this, you're probably going to be on the rail for the black. And the stun shot is harder to control the speed on.
Yep.
He wants to go 1, 2
I like
cushions.
this. This is a good shot. I like that. I like coming 2 rails and out.
Yeah.
You're not frozen to the rail.
You get that separation. That's a good shot. But now they're all tricky reds that are left. It's probably going to roll forward and play the red on the left cushion next, I would assume. Oh, he's playing out. Interesting. Kind of what I would have wanted to solidify the black and just roll it in, and then kind of take whatever you get in the next shot.
Yeah.
This red can cut. It's tricky though. Yeah, just overcut it, I think, or cut the cushion first. Now we're getting down to the last few reds. 7-point game. Ooh, this is an aggressive safety. Nestled back against the cushion, so he's okay, I think. Not fully safe, though.
Okay, same shot.
Yeah. He's playing the other red. I don't know if I like that shot. He's going to leave it. Plays natural for brown or pink.
Yeah, the pink looks good afterwards. Oh yeah, he used the brown to get back up table. It's sitting pretty nice for him, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Oh, he came across one cushion. Okay.
That's interesting. That's so he didn't have to roll it, correct?
I guess, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense to me. That is that kind of diagonal type shot. It is the other way, though, so it's going downriver instead of upriver. So it plays differently a little bit.
What's he looking at?
Could just roll up on this yellow. Just kind of do the roll up and tap safety. The problem is that the two reds are far apart. Oh, he's playing the pink. Okay, so electing to play cushion first, get behind the pink. Or you can play pink, cushion, pink.
Because it's that tight, you know?
Yeah, he wanted to play pink, cushion, pink and get hugged up against it, but now he's left this red in the left corner.
Yeah. He wanted to get froze up, didn't he? Like
Yeah, tight to it. Then he's in a real nasty spot. It's only a 6-point game, so neither player needs snookers or anything. Oh, this is going to sell out another shot. It's about what you leave, not what you make.
Sure.
Now he can choose to play green in the right corner after he rolls it. He is diagonal again, though. He's going to shoot this with pace, I think.
Make the ball.
Yeah, stun it and play for the brown. Or pink.
Good shot.
Yeah. Now he's really close to the yellow, and he's only got one red left, so it's a natural snooker. Just roll up on the yellow, tap it. You're forcing Daniel to kick. The only way you mess that up is if you cut it the wrong way and you push it too far forward.
Okay. It seems so simple for...
This is where the experience and tactics come into play. Should be an easy hit, though, because he
there
left
we
the
go.
one railer.
Yeah, he did, didn't he? He's curve around the 8 there. Yeah, or the black.
Yeah. Interesting. I thought he would have rolled up tighter to it, so we had to go two
Me
rails
too.
at least.
Yeah. I think that was important.
Mm-hmm. But red is on now. Is Prathamesh going to take this on, probably? Play for brown or yellow?
Oh, smack up.
Wow, he's playing green. Holy smokes. He almost went too far. This green is a tough ball to roll in. Like I said, it's going to roll from right to left off the line that you're aiming at, most likely. So.
It's tailing to the left then.
Yeah. It wants to. The cue ball will want to guide to the left a little bit, but the green especially will want to guide to the left more.
Okay.
It depends on the speed. There is a kind of a pocket of space where the brown is blocking on the right side rail. Maybe you can use the black to get there to play a snooker, or you can use the blue to get behind the green.
Kind of like that. Yeah, like that.
Speed is okay. He's going to leave an edge, I think. Wanted to get hugged up against that pink. That would have been nasty if you got that.
Mm-hmm.
I think this yellow pots. Okay, I was playing safe then, huh? Interesting shot.
Yeah.
I think he just hit it maybe a little bit too thin. Would have liked to get behind Brown, but he's okay. I'm going to see the classic kick it up table save. Oh, he's
shot.
okay.
Yes, there.
Yeah.
Oh, nice
Almost.
try.
He's playing the black. Nice.
I was thinking get behind the pink there, but 4 rails. That's
Yeah. All right, I think Prathamesh will swing at this.
Whoa, okay.
Great cushion.
That was kind of cool.
The green to the rescue. I think he's got him. Yep. Nice shot. And he's a little bit hampered over the blue to go the one rail. Don't know if he'll do the swerve. The pink might also be in the way of the left rail. He's going to have to hit it a little bit pacey to shorten it off that rail and hit the yellow. Oh yeah, nice shot.
Yeah.
So another tight frame. They're coming down to the colors again. Last two, frame before this also was close.
This is the same basic bank it up, straight up, right?
Mm-hmm. You could go for this. It's pretty aggressive to go for. It's got to play smart. Oh yeah, nice shot. Barely missed the cue ball. Doesn't want to hit the right side of the blue. Now it could roll up and it's potable.
That's the farm, isn't it?
I think that could be, yeah. If he gets on this green to brown is kind of tough. The way the blue lays. Could get opened up right now, but depends if he puts low.
Yeah, I think he's going into the blue.
Oh, he cut it thick. I think he was thinking about hitting that blue. Is it going to go in? Oh, wow. Flukes in the yellow. The third fluke we've seen in this? Oh, man. 3 flukes from Daniel. The way the gods work is it's going to come back to bite him later, right?
That's what they say.
We'll see if it happens in this frame, in this match. It's a big shot. This is one that Daniel likes to knock in. Just hunker down, rifle it in, just off straight.
Yeah, just off.
Oh. Overcut it looks like. Just a bit. I think this cut's just awfully thin. The fluke only puts Daniel 2 up. So 6 leads by 6. Yeah, I think he went for it. Another chance for Daniel.
Oh, yeah.
Now he's also pushed that blue out in the open, so all the balls are makeable from where they lie. It's just about getting position. This is probably the hardest shot if he gets pretty straight.
I agree, yeah. Is he going forward or trying to...
I would think go forward, yeah. It's a little more natural to go forward. Daniel taking off the jacket. Maybe he's feeling the heat because it's too cold in here. Oh, wow. Just a bit thick.
Yeah, in the opposite, play the...
Yeah, blue, I think. Or, yeah, roll forward and play the brown in the left.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. He's
indecisive on where to go there, I think.
Yeah, he's going to leave it. Uh-oh.
Oh, this is pretty basic stuff for Daniel. I think he might run out here.
Yeah, everything's out in the open now. Brown in the middle pocket. Leads to the blue, leads to the pink, leads to the black. This could be the frame. It's going to go maybe 3 rails around.
Yeah, good shot.
2 rails around. Ooh, friendly bump.
That was.
So 18 points up. That was Daniel's frame ball, so snookers are required. So this just to top it off.
Okay.
Make it so that Prathamesh can't come back to the table at all. Oh. It's gonna leave it. It's gonna leave an angle actually for him to play as safety. This could be a big shot for Daniel. Maybe he took it for granted a bit, but this is a natural snooker. If he can just roll this forward and roll up on the black, this could be a steal from Prathamesh. It's a big shot. Felt like kind of a shot Daniel took for granted a bit too.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, he's on it perfect. Wow. So yeah, Daniel had a pretty straightforward pink to run out that frame, and also rolling that pink into just, hitting it at one pocket speed where you just leave the ball in the pocket. That's the shot, I think. But he just hit it a little bit too hard, brought the pink out. I think that's an example maybe of just the inexperience.
Like 3 rails here.
3 rails? Looks like he's going 2. Oh, he went 1 at it. Wow. And he's going to leave a free ball, I think. Yeah, this is a free ball. So now he's hooked him again. So Prathamesh can now opt to... you can opt to take the black as the pink. And this is a kind of a special rule, but remember I told you the free ball can't be the ball you're snookering with?
Right.
Well, if there's only 2 balls left on the table, then it actually can be the ball you snooker with.
Okay.
So right now he's going to roll up.
All right.
And this is the exception to the rule. He can actually just roll up on the black, play another safe. And this is not a foul because there's only 2 balls left. So this is the only ball you can actually play behind.
Huh.
And what this does is now Daniel has to do a different type of kick than before.
Okay.
Right? Because when Daniel does a kick shot before, that's his reference point. If you give him that shot again, he's probably going to hit it. But now you hook him in a different way slightly, makes him have to kick at it a different way.
Completely different, right?
Completely
but I
different.
think he's got it 1 rail here, right? Yeah.
Yeah, so there you go. It forces him to switch it up.
He's going to make it too.
Oh, wow. No, I'm just going to leave it
almost.
close to the pocket. So Prathamesh with a safety. Safety. Yeah, our score is correct. 12 points. So Prathamesh now has a chance. He needs both balls.
Don't hammer this. That's
I think he's gonna hammer it.
don't hammer it. That's what
He needs it
Varun
to
is
come.
saying. Like
Yeah.
don't smash this. Jeepers.
Yeah, he's trying to get up table. This is gonna leave a pink shot on. Yeah, it's kind of funny. This is like the perfect frame to teach all the rules of snooker. We had the free ball situation, and we had the exception of the free ball happen. Pretty interesting. So Daniel only needs the pink, and the frame is over.
Yeah.
So this is a shot where he just has to roll this pink, nice and easy. Roll it in.
Yeah, that's a
Bam.
good speed there.
Yeah. Now he can shoot this or not, but it doesn't matter. That seals the frame there. So Daniel goes 3-1 up.
3-1 up.
Gets to the hill. We'll take a quick break then. And we'll run you through the posters, and we'll be right back. All right, so a quick update. Turns out we're, I guess, quote, mid-session intervals, so we're going to take a 10-minute break now for the players. We'll be back in 10 minutes. Don't go anywhere. We will be back 10 minutes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting ready. Break off the next set. We did have to say goodbye to our friend Eddie Mataya. Thank you, Eddie, for joining us in the commentator's booth today. Always a pleasure to have you. Very knowledgeable in the game of pool and cue sports as a whole. Hopefully you can learn a little bit about snooker today, which is a fun time. Hopefully we'll get to see him on the snooker table soon. Might be a good time. Unfortunately, my cameras are starting to stutter some a bit, so I'll have to figure out what's going on after this stream, but bear with me, folks. It's going to be A-okay. We got a few different angles, so we should be all groovy. This is a new setup. We're using a new laptop and testing things out for potentially going on the road for future live streams at some events later this year. We'll see. Daniel here with the first opportunity in the frame. It's a little bit close to this black. Close to that pocket, but nice safety from Daniel. It's a solid strategy, especially at our level, when you're not a professional player, just to make a color run away, make a couple colors run away. Keeps your opponent constantly having to play safeties or tough shots back, and starts to kind of grind away at their confidence if they keep leaving you shots and feeling like they don't even have a chance to play. This one, Daniel's going to be swinging at, looking at the angle. It's pretty natural to come up table and not leave a shot. Just wants to miss the reds and play maybe for the blue. Or the brown if he gets the speed right. Oh, we hit this with inside or something. And yellow goes in the pocket. So a foul shot from Daniel. I think he maybe put some side spin. Didn't quite judge it correctly and overcut that ball. Not exactly sure what happened, but and Prathamesh misses the ball completely. So I think a shot like that kind of shows you he's maybe a little bit of fatigue settling in. They've been playing for a while now, 9:45. Did start around 6:30, 6:45, so it's 3 hours or so into this match. 4 frames. Snooker is a little bit more of an endurance grind, especially at this level when you're playing best of 7, best of 9. Especially as we saw in Seattle Snooker Open and the U.S. Nationals finals. Those were all best of 9, and you can really tell the player had been working at it pretty hard by the time they got there. It looks like let me catch up on the score. Foul. Yeah, 4-12 it looks like. Yeah, it's one of the nice things about snooker though is very much an endurance grind. When you get those players that win the tournaments at the end, you really know they really earned it because you can just see it in their face how much effort they put into it, all the time spent in practicing, playing all the frames. It's not easy. Oh, wow. He lined up that plant perfectly. I didn't know that was on. It's the way that he hit it. You could tell he wasn't really playing anything but the cue ball safe, and it looked like he must have been dead set as a plant. I don't like playing the black here. I like the blue because coming down for the reds more easily, and it's a lot safer of a shot. Here you're stretched over the brown. At least for Daniel, I think he's much better at just hand on the table type shots. He should focus on those. Gonna bust it open. No reds going down. No reds down. Nice shot. Was able to break open some reds. Does this pass? Yeah, SE Manhattan triple plant. Beauty. I agree. It was an awesome shot. This plant is pretty good as well, but he's going to be hitting it pretty thin, so it's going to come. It's going to be slow rolling red. Fast cue ball. Ooh, and I think he got a nice rub here. This black is into the middle pocket. It's a touchy shot, but he wants it to come back. Now, I think here you got to be careful to pay attention to the fact that this red is covering the right corner pocket. So if you're playing black and then left corner red, the only issue with that shot is, actually, to add on top of that is now he's queuing over this ball, but this black doesn't pass into the right corner pocket. So even if you shoot this left red, you're going to have to play for pink. And I think it's maybe a little bit of a rush shot there because now he's jacked up over this ball. Probably going to get the spider out or just play this lonesome red. If he can make this and get on the blue, then he's got a chance to get a real good break. Oh, just overcut it. Now he's left Prathamesh a big opening. I was talking to Prathamesh in the break too, and he said he's maybe feeling a little bit fatigued and focus is starting to wane, so it feels like he can't really play too many safeties, not too many long frames to win this match. He's going to have to play quicker frames and play to win. Oh, that's some decent roll there. I think he's maybe trying to run into the reds and underneath him and play the black to the same pocket. Or play up for pink like he did, but he came a little short for pink. So a tough shot coming up from Mr. Sawant. Could open this red on the left rail if he makes this pink. Oh no. I think it was almost more distracting, that red, more than anything. It's kind of like messing up his ability to make that ball. So now Daniel's got the chance to run a few of these balls. Big miss. Oh, he almost got too much action. He's going to come on the other side of the black. Oh. Wow, if he would have just hit the other, if he would have missed the black on the way out the second time around, that would have been a sweet shot. Would have been perfect. But still got action, folks. Daniel with the stretched out shot. It's going to roll up, tap this red. Nice. Nicely done. So both players playing a little bit quicker now. Maybe they're feeling, the match starting to get a little bit long and want to get this frame over with a little bit, but
touching it. Yes.
Let's see. This is a tough one. This red up in the left corner pocket by the yellow pocket just makes this shot so much tougher because there's not really much places to play safe. Maybe somewhere on the left long rail, but even then the red on the right side is in the way. Oh, I guess it was a touching ball. Okay, so the rule there is he was actually touching that red. And because it's a touching ball, contact has already been initiated from the start of the shot, and he's not allowed to move that red that he's touching, so he's just going to hit away from it. It counts as contact, and he technically doesn't have to make contact with any other red. But then I'm going to choose to put him back in the same spot. Like I said, that red at the top end of the table is going to make it hard. Yeah, and you can tell Prathamesh doesn't want any of it. This might be a little bit of back and forth until somebody sells out this red into the left corner. I think if it's on, Daniel will shoot at it eventually. Or Prathamesh. Oh, did he make the plant? Oh, no. I think he's left it on. It's an aggressive shot from Daniel. Almost dropped in. It wouldn't have given him too much other than a thin cut on the black, but definitely a shot he can make. Now he's going to have to suffer through whatever run Prathamesh can build here. Problem is he's running away from this. He could cut this in a way that... Oh no, he missed the plant altogether. Wow. Just a slight lack of focus there. And now I think he's going to be off to the races. It's a tough one for Prat. It's pretty decent on this red. The way the bunch lies, not many balls go. It's really just the lone red that's up by the pink spot. Obviously you can play up table for the couple of loose reds that are up table, but these like this two pairs of reds kind of sit in such a perfect arrangement that none of them go in any pocket except maybe one into the right middle. It's kind of awkward. All right, Daniel, starting to get better at the rest, I see. Not too bad. We're slowly converting him to a snooker player, folks. Any of you guys that thought Daniel was going to be a pool player, you never know. One day we'll see him playing in the UK. Who knows? Oh, no. Just a little bit thick on that. I don't know if he just had a slight hesitation about it or was trying to get too perfect on the position, but just took his eye off the pot. Now, the one thing about this is he's left a couple of awkward angles for Prathamesh, but he's close to the reds, so that's definitely an advantage in terms of potability. This is definitely a red that you might take on either into the middle or up into the green pocket, play for the pink. Either red out of the question. Just in general, your accuracy as a player tends to go up quite a bit when you're, a nice distance away, kind of like a hand width away from the ball. Just lets you be a lot more accurate with the pot. So two ways to make the shot easier, right? The ball's close to the pocket, or the cue ball's close to the ball. Oh, and as I say that, this cuts a bit too thick. And now Daniel with a bunch of awkward shots, really. Could cut this red past the pink into the middle, I think. I think the most straightforward shot is this red right by the pink spot to the left corner. I think that's what he's taking. Go forward, maybe. Shoot pink next. Oh, nice shot. That feels like a pool shot to me. I don't know why. Got a choice of reds to play for, but going to clean up the middle of the table first and get the blue back on its spot. And I think this speaks treble for Prathamesh. Daniel gets on another double-digit break here. Oh, nice little stunt shot. Came a little too far. Would have liked maybe a little bit more draw, but definitely has the green still. I think this red passes the blue into the left middle pocket, so you can just stun for that. Or just screw back. Either one works. Yeah, I think Daniel's starting to feel it. This could be disaster for Prat. It's a good angle to come up table for the other loose red. Now he's playing pink here, it looks like. He's getting down faster, playing a little bit quicker. I think he's got all the reds available if he makes this. Oh, he went a little far. So a little tricky here. He's probably going to be running into this red. So the cannon onto this is going to dictate how he gets on the pink. Fairly 3/4 ball-ish hit or so. Send him just a bit off to the side. Oh no, he decided to draw. Yeah, I don't know if I like that. I think I like him going more full into the ball. Just doing a slight draw and playing the pink into the right middle. It's pretty tricky, that shot, because he knew he was going to run into that red. Over on YouTube saying maybe he's ready for Varun. Yeah, maybe he is. I don't know. I like to see that. Daniel versus Varun. I think he could take him. I mean, look at that shot. I think Daniel's in the zone now. He's got a hefty lead too. 57 it looks like. I think one more red is his frame ball. Yep, I think that's frame ball there. No, there's only 43. No, that was his frame ball, the black. I think this could be curtains then now. It's on a break of 34. 65-point lead. 43 remaining. Or sorry, 51 remaining. Now he's just knocking him in. Yep, he's feeling it. 41. He's got the high break of the match so far, a break of 41. Baltej asking in YouTube, what is Daniel's high break? I don't exactly know. I think in a match he might be around a 45 or so, but I think he's obviously capable of more than that. I think in practice on a lineup drill he's gotten a century before. Yep. He's shooting good now though. Spice levels have increased, at least in the last few shots. And he's kind of just getting down and knocking them in. This is a break of 48. And yeah, that's the level of spice we're talking now. Friendly bump on the pink. He'll still rifle this in the middle and play. He's playing the green, I guess. Knocks it in. No fear. 52. On the yellow, are we going to see a clearance? Referee Mike Dominguez spotting the balls there nicely. And misses the yellow. I think that'll be commiserations. The handshakes are in. Daniel wins it. Nicely done. Break of 52 to close out the match. And another one in the books. Daniel wins 4-1. The best of 7 here at Ox Billiards in Seattle, Washington. I want to thank everyone for coming by and watching the stream. It was a nice time. Got some regulars in here. We got some new faces. We're all welcome to have you like and share and subscribe and get the stream out to other folks. We got some more events hopefully coming your way in the future. Thanks for the donation again from Chalkbox earlier on Venmo. We appreciate it. I got to figure out what's going on with my cameras, but I think I know why. Another roll through our posters here. We have membership filling up, so come get membership here at Ox. We got the Washington Snooker League, new division starting up soon, a beginner division for all you folks who want to learn the game. Come reach out. World Women's Snooker, big event coming up later on this fall at Ox Billiards. Going to be a ranking tour stop event for the World Women's Snooker Tour. And yeah, thanks Varun. Thanks everyone for tuning in. We had Eddie Mattia in the booth. We will get some other players and other folks out here. Maybe we'll get him on the table soon. You never know. This is Christian Youngers at Ox Billiards signing off. we will see you all later. Have a good night.